The Rap Roundtable.
Episode 154 of New York and hip hop's #1 podcast. Get your ones up in the chat, ones up wherever you at. It is the Rap Roundtable live on a Friday night. First time ever Friday night live. First of many, hopefully. Yes, shout out to everyone who's made time to pull up with you guys. You know, this is a little bit different. Even for us, like we generally don't do things on Friday nights. Right. But you know, as the internet kind of changes and the way people consume content changes, and essentially being on time, you know, that's the way the game is now. There's a lot of short form content out here, but it's a lot of long form content, live streams. Right. But everything is on time. So us giving you a pre-recorded podcast that we record on a Friday and then dropping it on a Wednesday just didn't feel logical to us. Yeah. So, you know, we already got the Mondays covered. We the strongest Monday live stream in the world. Our plan is to be the strongest Friday night live stream in the world. You know what I'm saying? And if you take any issue with us feeling like we the strongest, you niggas wrong. Ain't shit changed. We all the Rap Roundtable.
We want to be as fresh as possible for y'all.
Facts.
You know?
On time.
It's like, you know, if you go to the butcher, you get a steak. Right. Good cut of steak. Yeah. But leave it for a few days, it might not be as good.
Facts. You're not even dry aging it. You just leaving it in the fridge. You know what I mean?
Wow. We wanted to be fresh for you.
Deanie's the chef, but Sen got this one.
He cooking.
That's a fact. If you are unfamiliar with us, it's your guy Jarve alongside Sincere the Rap Snob, alongside Deanie the Balance, alongside the best Drake and fan in the world, OVO Bass.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Wears the initials proudly. And you know what? You can't corner him. You can't trick him. You can't hit him with the 1-2. He on his P's and Q's each and every time. You know what I mean?
My God.
What's the word, everybody? How y'all feeling, man?
We good, man.
In the building, bro.
Summer, middle of summer, halfway through summer already.
Man, I don't like the sound of that.
I can't believe it.
It's crazy.
It happens every year, man.
One day coming up soon.
Yeah, born day.
Get the sin.
Shit. That's a fact. The last two birthdays, we ain't even linked, saying like, what's going on? You just don't celebrate your shit no more.
Get old on us, man.
You see the grade, like the grades are multiplying. With each passing year, I'm like, do I want to go through the trouble, hit everybody up, find a place to go? Nah, I mean,
hit the bar.
How about this?
Maybe for some monumental birthday, but for my 50th, I might do something.
Pick the bar.
But for a random 40,
we
whatever
doing that
I am,
every birthday. For the last bunch of years, we was doing that every birthday, just pulling up somewhere.
Yeah, but you know that was on the other side.
You know what? Since
that was on the earlier side.
Since Sin left Harlem, he been moving different, talking different, living different,
my body different,
his body different. Like yo.
Sincito, man, that's crazy.
Come on, bro.
Nah, I moved.
I don't want to shout out
to my new neighborhood.
Yeah, right?
I might as well have moved to the suburbs.
What's going on?
That is that energy down there. Said I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
Yo, find the bar. Pick the ball, bro, and we out.
Yes,
even if it's one of those spots right by the job, we don't even gotta go crazy. It's mad bars right there. We out.
Nah, you know what though? Static Selectors Ball is like right down the block.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, fire!
More angry shout outs.
Did we? Yeah, John.
He was wilding.
Yeah,
he was wilding.
Shout out to Static, man.
A little bit.
That's his guy.
He was really taking it a little personal.
That's his guy.
That's
man.
fine. Sometimes we do that.
Don't talk about my man.
It used to be called Buddha Bar. Now it's called the Hidden Tiger.
That's a drink.
Have you been there with me? I feel like you've been there.
I haven't.
No,
that's the Alchemist.
Oh, it was you and me.
Yeah. Ain't the Hidden Tiger where they was doing the
Alchemist,
the fight
Erykah
party?
Badu?
Yeah, that.
He wasn't there.
I swear you was there.
Didn't I drive from
That
Connecticut to meet y'all
there.
niggas there?
That's that spot
Yeah.
where they had the big fight.
Yes. The
Yeah,
Mike Tyson
yeah.
fight where he didn't throw no
White
punches.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We was all there.
Yeah.
I know I wasn't bugging.
Yeah. That was.
I mean,
actually a
by
cool spot.
all, I mean us three. Because
Damn, Mace.
I had things.
That's the spot with the couches. Yeah, you're right.
Fuck out of here, bro.
Nah, but y'all got me thinking now. Maybe
let's
you
set
know.
the tone.
The fuck are you talking about?
Immediately.
The fuck are you talking about?
Y'all got me thinking. Maybe I throw a little something together.
Yeah,
No,
man.
son.
At Buddha Bar.
Why not? The weather's wild, nice.
Word.
Even though it's not no more sundresses exist, the short shorts are shorting out here.
Outside, man.
Outside is looking glorious.
Now that I think about it, yeah.
Right.
I don't see sundresses.
Right, it's wrestling outfits and short shorts
Tier.
now. You know what I mean? The more one pieces.
Ladies,
You know what I'm talking about?
ladies in the
white
chat.
beaters and Daisy Dukes.
Unfortunately,
Y'all still rocking sundresses? Let us know.
The maxi dresses,
they
man.
wearing the wrestling outfits, the one piece joint.
Oh yeah,
that's like got the vest piece with the shorts. That's what they wearing. What they wearing them? I'm seeing a lot of those leggings that they supposed to be working out in that lift their cheeks up, but they not. They not working out in them. They just outfits.
A lot of Lululemon.
Those was doing God's work for
God's work.
Even
the yams list are looking yammed up in them tights.
Guys, it's ALO now.
Nobody
wears Lululemon.
See, Mace would know shit. I didn't even know about that. You know what I mean? ALO, I gotta add that to the list.
ALO, that's a fact.
Anyway, if you're not familiar by now, you know what I'm saying? Let me find my favorite drop because it's like I don't remember to use it anymore.
We are tonight's entertainment.
Find a Rap Roundtable each and everywhere on social media. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe option, hit the notification bell. Follow us on Instagram, follow us on TikTok, follow us on X, follow us everywhere. Make sure to hit the like button right now.
Yes,
don't forget, don't gatekeep the like. And if you haven't subscribed by now, please do so. We are on the road to 30K, and with y'all help, we will get there. Our Instagram is growing pretty loudly. Again, shout out to Michael Brown, who always says we are punching above our weight class. Our view to follower ratio is pretty hectic right now on IG. Yep. We're doing what we're supposed to do. The followers are coming in. Even the Facebook is growing. We almost have 7K on Facebook. And that's all through, you know what I mean, meta shit. You know what I mean? I post on Instagram, it automatically goes over to Facebook. And that shit just blowing up on its own. So,
beautiful.
Yeah, with y'all help and y'all continuing to inspire us to continue to do it, we will continue to do it. Yes, but we got to get into this conversation now. Hip-hop conversations, that's what the people are here for on this Good Friday night.
Let's get it.
Mm-hmm. And now when you think about the 20v1 from 2024, you know, most of I would say everybody from the 20v1, which is really like 4 or 5, but you know, ASAP Rocky has dropped.
Right.
Rick Ross has dropped. Drake has dropped. Kendrick Lamar has dropped. J. Cole has dropped. I think Metro Boomin even did the little Atlanta projects, and he dropped again. Those are like the keynote people in this situation that I remember vividly, as far as like the Drake issues and so on and so forth. So we looking around. We know who's done what. We know where they are critically. We know where they are commercially. We know that beef and rap is good business. So my question for the chat, my question for the panel is: who is the biggest winner? Let's get real negative first. Who is specifically the biggest winner, and who is the biggest loser of this great rap war of 2024? Winners and losers. There are multiple winners, but somebody won the most and somebody lost the most. So we're gonna start there first. We're gonna name names this evening. Since you're the rap snob, you know the routine. We come to you first to set the tone for tonight's conversation. Biggest winner.
You put me on
biggest
the spot
loser.
on our first live.
Hell yeah!
Because
winners and losers.
No, because see, you didn't say losers in the rundown that you sent to the chat.
Check the sleeve.
So now I'm in the hot seat.
The backdoor change up. You know what I mean?
Now I'm in the hot seat, and I'm gonna have to get some people upset. That's fine. It's what we do.
Shit, you know.
Biggest winner. This is the biggest no-brainer of all time. It's Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar is absolutely the biggest winner since 2024 out of everybody involved. He put Drake through the grinder. He put J. Cole in the most awkward of positions, which I don't feel he ever recovered from.
Shit.
Pause. He ended
crazy. Holy moly.
That's kind of crazy.
That's a full sentence out of line.
Yo.
Yeah.
I hear it now. I see it now. Okay. So besides just Kendrick Lamar's own successes, right? Clearly, the strongest battle songs of the whole battle, then the Pop Out, then GNX, then the Super Bowl, all the clearly we've run down the whole resume multiple times already. Clearly the biggest winner, right? But then also just the again, pause preemptively. But the position that he ended up putting both Drake and J. Cole in, where they've been able to go on and be successful in their own lanes, but there's just something about 2024 that continues to like hover over them, right? That cloud, as far as at least to me, that cloud still kind of hangs over them. The cloud might have dissipated, slowly but surely, but it's still, there's still, particles of that cloud there hanging over them, I feel like, right? And, Kendrick Lamar just, as he tends to do, comes out of his cave, he whoops some ass, and then he goes back in his cave, and you don't hear from him again, right? And so like there's nothing like when you look at it, you can make Drake jokes, you can make J. Cole jokes, even though again they've been able to be successful. You know what I mean? They have the sales. They're on, J. Cole's on his tour. Drake has had the the Billboard spots. But the jokes are still joking. You let off a J. Cole joke, now it's still gonna hit. It's still funny. It's still funny. You let off a Drake joke now, it's still gonna hit. It's still gonna be fun. Every time I see that little animation clip of Drake in the hospital bed, all beat up and shit, and they put the voiceover of him, his outro to his Hard Part 6 over that. Every time I see that, I stop and watch it because that shit is hilarious every single time.
What kind of algorithm do you have?
It always hits.
I've never seen this video, man.
You never once? So
Never,
you know
man.
what I'm talking about.
Never seen this video.
All
man.
right, sure.
What the hell's going on in that algorithm?
So yeah, man, Kendrick Lamar clearly far and away running away with this one, the biggest winner. The biggest loser? That's tough. Can we come?
Yeah, we're gonna pick the winners and circle back around.
Circle back around for the losers. All right,
Sincere don't want to be negative tonight. You see that? Sincere,
no,
positive.
no
pressure. We gonna go around.
I'm willing to make a pick.
Let's make them wait
and have a take.
Let's let them wait.
But
let it build.
I do have to think about it.
Let that bitch breathe. You know what I mean? Deanie the Balance. Who is your biggest winner from the Great War of 2024?
We discussed this before. Obviously, it's Kendrick Lamar, man. Okay. Just came to do what he did. As for all the reasons, Sid, man, we've talked about this ad nauseum. It literally was like the perfect play. You know what I'm saying? In terms of like a crap game, he just kept rolling head cracks after head crack after head crack. You know what I'm saying? Just kept killing him. He didn't falter. He didn't slip. And every step of the way just got more grandiose. You get what I'm saying? Like the pop out, the Super Bowl, the album, like everything just got bigger. You know what I'm saying? More grandiose, more like that's what we say hip hop is missing. Is missing that booming element from a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Some people can make great music, but they just don't know how to like make the building boom. And that's what he did. He shook the whole game. Shout out to Future. Him popping out on a Future album to do all of that was just crazy, unprecedented. I didn't think that was in the cards, So shout out to Kendrick, man. Very well played, very thought out. And I just want to know what's going on now. Now we getting R&B songs, but I hope we get some actual tunes.
That felt a little messy.
I'm just saying.
Now we getting
I want raps.
That felt a little
I want some raps.
I like
one feature.
It's been a while. I just want some raps.
A leak of it. It's been
this
a while.
This has been my shtick for like the last 7 years. You know what I'm saying? I just want some raps. Shout out to him. I just want some raps.
So he can't venture off and do some art, bro.
He just talked about this on the podcast. Like, shout out to him for doing that. But you know what we want? We want raps.
I need to understand how
he ain't even leave yet.
How does your brain experience time? Everybody processes time different. How does Deanie process time, bro?
It must be like a microwave. It goes fast, bro.
He did G&X. It leaked into 2025. He was on Keem album. He's done a couple
on the Clips album.
He's on the Clips album.
Versus
the Vampire nigga. He was on his album too.
It's been
Cardi,
time.
3 verses.
I've acknowledged all these things were amazing when these
so
things
why you talking about? Where's the time argument? He been present.
It's time. I need more music. I need more raps. Is that wrong?
All right, Kobe.
Wrong? From 2 years
I understand.
ago?
It's not 2 years though.
From 2024?
G&X dropped late 2024. That's really
okay,
2025
a year and a half.
You know what I mean? And he's give you mad features. What more you
was
want?
dope. It was like I said, I've discussed this.
You ready for the new album?
I want new music. That's it. I
Were
love
you,
it. I love rap.
underwhelmed with the features? Is that
More.
it?
The fuck are you
like
talking
in terms
about?
of like what he did on the Clips album to me could have been. Yes, shout out to Kobe. What he did on the Clips
You
album
should
to
get
me.
that Kobe drop. More.
Yes.
Shout out to Ye. You know what I'm
I
saying?
gotta update the drops.
Yeah, I just want more raps. But he's clearly like unprecedentedly, no need, unanimous, whatever. Clearly the winner of this shit. You know what I'm
All
saying?
right, fair play. Masito, your thoughts?
This is gonna hurt.
That's good, guys. That's good.
That's good. That's good. It's good.
Yeah.
Good.
Right on.
It's
Treat it like a bad day.
pretty good.
Listen, time and time again, I've told you that Kendrick Lamar won this battle
Yeah.
clearly and decisively. Okay,
Unanimously.
a sweep. Okay.
Mhm. Let me get my
The
drop.
question
Let me
is,
get my drop ready.
since the battle, no, is that the question y'all have asked?
Yes.
Since the
Yeah.
battle,
Yes.
Oh,
I'm going Drake.
Like, who is this guy?
Going Drake.
Where'd he come from? And why do
Going
we
Drake.
fucking keep acting like he's somebody that we need
Yeah.
to fuck with? Get rid of this guy.
That's what we're doing. First live episode. That's what we're doing.
First live back, got a nigga to back smack, huh?
Yeah.
What
you know
mean
what I mean?
by that? Like, what you mean?
What I mean by that, the biggest winner since the battle.
How?
2 hit albums. Michael Jackson records broken. Jay-Z records broken. You know, the most popular, the most popular album of the year. That 2025 that Jaw was talking about, the GNX leaked in the 20. You know, Drake led streaming the entire year, every single month,
The whole year?
every month.
Damn.
Yeah, Dean.
That's a lot.
A lot. 12.
How many songs was on GNX again?
12, I think.
And Iceman got 18.
18.
If you want to talk about
And
streams,
yeah, and
I think GNX is still leading
that-
total streams over Iceman right
and
now.
that was only one out of 3
Go off,
albums.
man. Go off,
I
man.
mean,
Jaw off the balance.
you know,
I swear I just saw something that within the first 10 months, within the first 10 weeks of release, GNX has outstreamed Iceman. But go on.
you
Go
saw
ahead.
it, but did you research it, Sin?
Go ahead.
Or you just kept scrolling and said that's nice? But yes, I'm gonna go with Drake as the winner since this battle. Okay, I'm sorry. Like I said, Kendrick did what he did, of course. But the proof is in the pudding. Not only are we still leading in statistical categories across the board, we've dropped a hit album, some of the best raps of the year,
Some of the best
raps of the year. You know what I mean? Like you said,
Yo, how long did you practice this in front of the mirror?
Job
Before
actually,
you pulled
this was
up?
actually the question was actually different. So this is a freestyle, Sid. I'm just as good, brother.
Top of the head.
This is off the top like Macho Man, you heard? But I have to say, what I've been watching is all of Drake's ops failing while Drake succeeds. That looks like the winner to me. I'm sorry. That's what it looks like, okay?
Kendrick Lamar's been failing?
No, Kendrick Lamar hasn't been failing.
What,
Just, you know,
the clips?
it's
Pusha T?
2025.
They weren't in the great rap boys.
2025, right?
No,
You
he's
see-
talking
you see
about
him?
all of Drake's ops.
He tried-
his
I
ops,
mean,
all
the
of his
20v1,
ops.
the 20v1. I
The
mean,
immediate ops from that moment. You know what I'm saying?
right?
Not the OG ops?
Not the OG ops.
Not the,
Oh, okay,
not the
copy.
OG
Not
ops.
Meek and-
Not the OG
Right.
ops who had to link up. You feel me? Not those guys.
Wow.
But
I
yes,
love when Mace
I'm
get this
sorry.
bag, bro. I'm
From
sorry.
what I'm
I love
seeing,
it.
it looks like there's a clear winner post battle. Don't bring me back to May 2024. Don't do that. When was the pop out? July?
Yeah,
July.
yeah.
I don't want to go there either. Okay.
Juneteenth.
I'm happy in 2026. I've been smiling since May 15th. You know what I mean? Since the block of ice has been melted,
Oh,
my
shit.
days have been bright and sunny. Okay. Drake is the winner since the battle. All right.
Okay. So Drake. So right now the scoreboard is Kendrick, Drake, and the obvious answers have been Sincere and Masito.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Good stuff, guys. Good. We can wrap this up. Thank you for coming out tonight. Friday Night Live, the Rap Roundtable, episode 154. For me, the biggest winner of this whole ordeal, J. Cole.
All right, man. Let's wrap this up, man.
J. Cole's the biggest winner.
Let's wrap
You
it up.
got me about to do. What do you mean by that shit again?
Let's
bro?
wrap it up.
What is-
J. Cole's the biggest
Hey,
winner.
this was a good
What?
experiment. It was a good experiment going live from the studio, but clearly this is not working out.
I thought I was the swerve. What's going on here?
This is not working out. The pressure has gone to Jaw.
Yeah.
Finally.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to the show, so I give him a kudos.
Dreamville Jaw. You know what I mean?
Damn.
Oh, I see the play because of the interview. I see the play.
I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna. I don't know what play he's talking about, but anyway,
Dreamville hoodie.
Hey, no,
shit!
No.
I see the play.
Let me cook.
Don't gotta eat.
Allow me to cook. Y'all don't know what was going on.
Sin.
It's super inside baseball right there. But
that's ill.
J. Cole, biggest winner.
All right.
He finally got to take the mask off.
Oh, wait a second.
He never wanted to be anything more than exactly who he is right now. All them lies about being the best and I'll battle anyone and I'll feature J. Cole and all of these things. Whole time he just wanted to be really good at rapping, make some hot music with his peers, and then go ride his bike and go home.
Damn.
And with this battle, you know, sometimes, you know, you get in a situation and you look like that 5-letter word that starts with P and ends with Y. You look crazy. You know, and a lot of people was questioning who he was in that moment. I'm people. But
you're the person.
Yes. But through that, he was able to reveal his true self in that. Nah, I'm not a competitive rapper. Nah, I'm not trying to battle nobody. I just want to have the best verse. I just want to go cook. I just want to cook. I don't want to do nothing else but make good raps. I don't want to all that stuff about battling and 7-minute drills and all of that. Nah, that's not who I am. That's not who Jermaine Cole is. Jermaine Cole just wants to make raps and be peace God. And I think through this situation, even with the fall off, even if we don't like the fall off and we don't love it, we like this one a lot more than we love this too. We understand all of that. We split the difference of that album aggressively. But through that, he was able to be his true self. He ignored the noise. I'm not going to talk about these guys. I'm not going to diss these guys. I did that on the Clue tape, but y'all know I'm bullshitting. I'm just talking. You know what I mean? Because it's been revealed now. He just be talking. And that's how we need to accept it. Cole has no pressure anymore. He has zero pressure. Cole can come outside, be heckled, and he'll just ignore it because his fans know who he is. He's on tour right now. I ain't seeing no empty seats in that arena tour. They popping out for Cole. I'm sure the merch is doing well. You know what I mean? His album is back on the charts.
Yeah. Hoodies probably selling out.
Hoodies is shut up, Sid.
Classic.
Should have told y'all niggas shit. You know what I mean?
All over the place.
We are live now.
Right. Can't take none of this out. But through all of that, he got to take the mask off. He is his true self. And I believe because of that, through that catharsis, he is able to be Jermaine Cole in full. He has no expectations of us anymore. He's going to put out his tunes. His fans are going to support. He's eventually going to go platinum. And there'll never be any questions about him battling no more. No, can he prove? None of that. It's out. He get to just be himself. And I think there's some credit to that. I think he's the biggest winner because of that. Real shit.
Psychotherapist.
Psychotherapist.
I was gonna say, John, have you been in therapy? That is a very mature take.
Nah, you know. I just got a different point of view of the world. You know what I mean?
Take,
you got to be yourself. I think Cole has been the biggest imposter this whole time, and he tried to live it, and then he realized he couldn't. He took that mask off in front of 52,000 of his own people.
This is the most
free because he's allowed to be Cheeks. That's kind of what it sounds
I'm not
like.
calling him Cheeks. You did. Now, don't do that to me. I'm not saying he cheeks. I'm saying
award I've ever seen in my life.
He don't gotta live the lie no more. He could just be himself.
And living the lie makes him
living the lie makes him a liar. You know what I mean?
Come on, man. A full on, I mean, in terms of self-discovery, it's beautiful.
Hell yeah, that's my point.
But a winner,
he's the biggest winner.
Essentially, it's you're allowed to be a loser now.
He still got he got to go home. He got to be Jermaine Cole. He don't give a fuck about what the rap roundtable say.
That's crazy.
He got to be Jermaine. And Jermaine gets to be Jermaine every day of the year now. He don't got to worry about nothing. That means something to a nigga. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't make the nigga a winner.
I think to me, Tony.
Salute to him.
I could. It's hard. It's hard to see it from that point of view.
I understand.
That
I
angle.
understand.
It's hard because I was low key when you asked the question. I wanted to give Biggest Loser to J. Cole, but then I started thinking about it because this is why I needed some time. You know, the album dropped and did big numbers. His fans came out in droves.
Yep. He survived the let out, bro.
They'll never turn his back on him.
Nope.
Turn their back on him.
Those 96 Civic.
But it did. Irony, included. It did fall off the charts rather quickly.
Wow. Come on, Sin.
Faster than anything he's ever made.
Yeah.
But he's back on the charts now. Do that tour, he's back on the charts.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll give him that. So yeah, no, the irony is like impeccable.
Who's the biggest loser, Sin?
All right, I'm getting there. So I did want to give it to J. Cole, and still part of me wants to give it to J. Cole. If you would have asked me this a year ago, I would have probably said J. Cole. But it's 2026. A lot of things have transpired. Other people have dropped music, tried to make their presence felt. It has not quite worked out. Namely, Ricky Rose.
Yeah.
The boss.
Not very boss.
Somebody loves you.
Rick Ross has not been able to find his footing ever since this whole ordeal happened. Made some statements about some people that he should not have made statements about. Had to had to rescind those statements. Dropped an album, dropped some music, has not made any waves. I think,
but the car show
it charted somewhere around like number 29, 30. I don't know.
You know, Sin, it didn't even
high
enough for me to rank to remember the number.
Right.
To be honest.
And like I don't take pleasure in saying this because I wouldn't say I'm a fan in the same way that Jarv is a fan of Rick Ross, but Rick Ross has managed to make some of the most immense tunes since 2000, right?
For sure.
Obviously, I'm a 90s guy, right? But since the turn of the millennium, Rick Ross came through. Whether he's a CEO or whether his life is real or not, like the tunes were the tunes, man. Thanks. And his persona was of somebody that was like larger than life, right? And so I was just listening to Mailbag Music 2 the other day. Oh my god!
Yeah.
What the level of orchestration and instrumentalism of that song?
More than 3?
I would put 2.
2 is Kanye and Wayne.
Ain't that T-Pain on that shit?
Yeah. I would put.
I think Mailbag 3 is the pinnacle, bro.
That's crazy too.
I give it to 2 though.
Just flawless. Shit was
but everybody has their run. Everybody has their arc. Where they reach their peak and then fall off. But watching Rick Ross's fall off at the same time as he's going up against Drake, it just those two things running parallel, it just makes his fall off that much more, poignant. So I'm gonna give it to Rick Ross.
Rose, biggest loser according to Sincere, the Rap Top. Not who I thought you'd pick, but that's a strong pick. You need a balance. Who's the biggest loser coming out of the Great War of 2024?
Prior to all this shit, I would have said Cole too, but Cole has done some pretty major feats since this whole shit happened. It's got to be Rose. Rose, in the words of shout out to 38 Spesh, has just basically failed at every step of this shit since the issue with Drake.
We kick it 38.
It's just the ability to attack a situation. You get what I'm saying? The strategy, the mental gymnastics, everything that went into a July 12th show at the Beacon in New York on Hove weekend, just like everything that he did throughout this whole.
Wait, that what?
He had a show in New York City, bro, on Hove weekend at the Beacon.
Cancel that?
Why?
I don't really think nobody reported about that show, bro.
Nobody.
Nobody. What?
He wasn't even on stage at Yankee Stadium.
Missteps.
Jeezy flew across the country. He got on that stage.
He couldn't even make the backstage.
You see what I'm saying?
It just seen it all.
And then when he was I forgot who he was talking to, but he was with French Montana at a radio station. They was talking, and he almost couldn't even explain the situation he has with Drake. So it's like the whole shit happened just because.
Well, I mean, we know Rick Ross to speak in a lot of generalities and vagueness.
A lot, bro.
He's always very vague with his.
But my thing is, if you're gonna have that kind of gripe, you're gonna have that kind of bad energy to a person that you made a lot of money with.
Just avoid Vancouver.
Let me pepper my wings.
Like, if you're gonna do that, you gotta have a real good
lashing,
the uppercut of death. You know what I'm saying? From the white dude. Like, it just mad missteps, bro. Since the whole Drake shit happened, it just been bad missteps, bro.
Yeah, no, I forgot about his incident in
Vancouver. Oh, you get like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's been bad, and it hasn't improved anywhere. In the last. It hasn't improved. It's still rough. At least J. Cole, he's done his thing. The tour is cooking right now.
Yeah,
218,000 sold first week. Like, he's still gonna go platinum. You know what I'm saying? Countless people popping out.
Merch moving.
I just don't see that for Rose. That's why I think you alienated yourself from your biggest comrade in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like, if y'all two could just do y'all drinks, y'all got countless hits. I won't think countless. I'm wilding, but they have at least 4 or 5 like timeless joints together. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it's like that package is fucked up. And the album is kind of mid.
Masito.
The wings are
biggest loser.
Good choices, guys. I too wanted to insult.
I'm almost terrified about what Masito said.
If I hear Kendrick, I'm in tears.
Oh, I'm not that shameless. Pretty shameless you can see by my biggest winner, but not that shameless. All right.
He has some decency.
Yes.
A little bit. The biggest loser since the battle is Future.
Wow.
It's Future.
Not ASAP Rocky?
How?
Nah. I knew this was gonna get you, Dan. Wow. It's Future.
ASAP Rocky's still married to Rihanna. So.
Right. And I'm considering when I'm thinking loser, it has to be something that you weren't during the battle, right? So with ASAP, he was already largely inactive musically. So his placement now is not very much different than it was. Ross put out good albums that didn't sell. We cared about his antics more than his albums. He's pretty much in the same spot that he was, minus the black eye. You know what I'm saying?
Minus the AEW appearance.
Right.
He was a wrestler for like 3 weeks.
Wow. He was a wrestler for 3 weeks. Hilarious reference, job. But I gotta think Future. Now listen, this is why I say Future. Future prior to this battle was looked at in such a light that we were questioning all of the big three. Like, who we gotta take out to put Future in there?
Shit, we were there.
We were there.
Damn.
He was the king of the biggest city in hip hop. He had all of the aura, all of the music, everything going. Post battle, his hair is corny. He just dropped the worst album of his career.
That's crazy.
That Metro Boomin wasn't on at all. So what I'm to think is that he doesn't have a great relationship with Metro Boomin. Kendrick is not rocking with him after he ran to Drake, and Drake is not even used. Drake and him weren't even in the video for Ran to Atlanta together. For me, and his whole city is pretty much cooked as the top city in hip hop. We trying to find out whether it's the West Coast, whether it's us, whether it's a random Southern city.
Midwest.
For me, if I look at where everybody was, Kendrick is bigger than he was during before the battle. Drake is the same place he already was. As we already said, J. Cole is the third in command. He always was the third in command. Future is the one that took the biggest hit musically, reputation wise, and we found out he was getting chased around airports. Even his swag is looking a little different. If you ask me, where everybody was at the beginning of the battle and where we look at everybody now, Future is the one that we look at way worse than he was.
LA did. A real place? How you get chased around an airport? I thought once you get
50-year-olds,
I thought once you get past TSA, you good. Like all you gotta do is get through TSA, and then you straight.
The goons
got through TSA. They chase a nigga to his gate.
Listen.
I don't know what happened. I'm just asking a question.
I don't know. It's
have a goon
federal paperwork.
I am fully cemented on the sidewalk. But if you get chased inside an airport, how did they get past TSA?
They said mans had to run onto the runway to get away from him.
The runway?
Ran to Atlanta, then ran to LA. It's crazy.
They said he left Ciara, bro. Like,
damn.
Yeah. Crazy. So she ran to Russell after that.
Right.
Wow.
Permission to speak.
By all means.
Damn.
I want to change my pick.
What's word?
But I'm gonna let you cook first.
Okay.
I want to see what your pick is.
All right, Masito, you good?
I'm good. I'm good.
So
huge.
We're gonna get to be clear. The rundown is a rundown. We're gonna talk about the albums next. I think the albums is pretty clear. That's another reason for the curveball, because I'm like, I think we kind of know. You know what I'm saying? But the biggest loser post Great War of 2024. J. Cole. J. Cole is the biggest winner.
Biggest winner.
And the biggest loser.
He gets both from me. J. Cole is the biggest loser because when it comes to the rules and the laws that we abide by as hip-hop heads, purveyors of the culture, people who live and swear by the culture, even if he is free of those shackles, he did drop a diss record. He did, in fact, get on stage in front of 52,000 people in his home state. I got to throw that part in there. In his home state at a stadium show, not an arena show, a stadium show. Damn. And proceed to walk back said diss. And then he proceeded, after walking back that diss, to throw subs at the guy that he walked back the diss from, Port Antonio, on the Clue tape yet again that he dropped before the album. I'm pretty sure, if memory serves me right, the Fall Off had a couple of strays. I won't even call them disses, but there were some strays on the Fall Off. And it's like, you cannot have a Dreamville Fest, get in front of all of those people, and then walk back to this after claiming you were the best rapper alive and you were respected as the best rapper alive. Now, I understand the J. Cole fans. They love their favorite rapper. They resonate with J. Cole as a person. They resonate with Jermaine. And that's why they can't deal with us and people like us at different platforms who be like, yo, bro, what the fuck is this guy doing? He can't do that. Like those, he knows the rules. And they hate us for that. J. Cole is a large contingent of Cole fans that cannot stand us.
Huge, bro.
And I understand that. But the fact of the matter is this. As much as those same J. Cole fans want to talk about Drake, call him corny, call him this, call him that, Drake has never once entered the ring and ran out the ring. Whether he was right or he was wrong. And in some cases, he was super wrong. He stayed in that ring. And he took his loss. And he might have cried about his loss, but he fought, though.
Yeah.
And that's why I'll never find, there's a certain level of sideways that I can't talk about Drake, because Drake has always gotten in the ring with everybody who's had static with Drake can say they got on wax with Drake. He did.
True. The Hard Part 6 was kind of sneaking out the ring.
No, he got beat after he got beat up.
He got punched on.
He was Martin.
He didn't run out the ring. He just kind of, he was on the mat, and then he kind of just rolled out of the ring.
I commend the nigga
Slowly.
I commend the guy who if he ain't start the fight, he ain't stopped the fight. I don't know I don't remember who started the fight, right? But he got punched on real bad by Kendrick.
Rough week.
And you know when you see him fight videos, I like the fight videos where the homie lose the fight and he put that hand out to stop the haymakers from flying. Okay, you got it. You got it.
It's over.
You got it. And he say that phrase, you got it, bro. And sometimes they shake hands. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes he gets punched one more time. Then the fight stops. But Drake understood the situation. It was a barrage.
You got this shit burnt out.
Yeah,
barrage.
There's concedes. That wasn't a concede. That was a J. Cole shit was not concede.
Right.
Drake conceded.
Drake got punched on and said, "You put the hand up. You got it. You got it."
Oh shit!
Not like you couldn't do nothing with Not Like Us. You couldn't. There was nothing you could do. You would at a certain point you would look stupid trying to contend with Not Like Us. It was an avalanche. And then you think about that after Meet the Grams. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Right. So I commend Drake for that, but Cole is the biggest loser because the fact of the matter is this is a true statement I'm making. No matter what Cole does, no matter what catharsis he feels, and I commend him for his catharsis because he's gonna actively choose to ignore the noise, and I respect that. But anytime he come outside and anytime he decides to rap and he say he the best and he throw a dart at one of his contemporaries because he's going to do that. He can't help himself. We're always going to remember that when it was straight lava, it was blood in the sand, that Spartacus shit. You decided to go back inside. And there's no bigger crime as a man to be in the midst of a fight and then go back inside. So while I on some therapy shit, I give him the status as the biggest winner. On some man shit, I gotta give him the status as the biggest loser because as a man, you didn't stand 10 on what you believed or what you thought you believed. In real talk, because as soon as Kenny came outside and he smacked y'all niggas, you ran away. I don't care about no subs. You ran away.
That was crazy.
It wasn't even a full diss yet. He ran away off of like that.
He ran away off of like that, bro. It got much uglier, bro.
He ran away. So he's both for me. He's a polarizing figure, that J. Cole. Guys, I know you said you wanted to change your answer.
And I want to cheat a little bit.
Okay.
The biggest loser after 2024 or since 2024, I don't think it's a person. I think it's a city.
Ooh.
Atlanta is the biggest loser.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Atlanta is the biggest loser.
Down.
And it wasn't until Mace started talking about Future that I was like, you know what? He got a point, but it's not just Future.
They started calling that city Ratlanta. I ain't forget.
Yeah,
I did not forget. I'm not on street shit, but calling the city Ratlanta is crazy.
Thug, Future, Lil Baby, 21 Savage. Am I missing anyone? Like that whole city.
Gucci?
Like,
you said Gucci?
I didn't say Gucci.
He's part of it too.
He did drop a song about Pooh. Was Pooh Shiesty?
Yeah.
When he talked about what happened. That's essentially telling.
This is why I told y'all.
All the crowd.
Damn.
All the weight that city used to carry, all that shit is dissipated, bro.
Man.
Damn, bro.
It's facts though.
Atlanta's the biggest loser since 2020.
Sin might have taken that.
You know what? Universally, I agree with that. Because Kendrick did say that Drake usually runs to Atlanta to get back in the club, and you can't even do that no more.
Made a song called "Ran to Atlanta."
Shit, you would think the Hov and Beyonce of Atlanta will be 21 and Lotto, and that's not even hitting hot.
Not even close.
You know what I mean? There's more noise about 21 not claiming her publicly, even though he did recently.
Right.
Well, imagine not claiming Lotto. Like what are we on? That's Lotto.
Didn't he claim? He claimed Amber. Like, how you not claiming it?
I'm a hoe too. It's crazy.
Young 21 was a different kind of animal, man.
What? I'm a hoe too. Because I forgot about that.
You was on a what was that? The slut.
The slut walk.
I was gonna call it the hoe walk.
Hey, Lotto one of the best. Even if she is enhanced, I don't give a damn about them enhancements. That's Lotto, nigga. You ain't claiming her. Yeah, it ain't no me and my girlfriend 2026.
She snapped back quick too.
Y'all ain't dropped at least Hov had the sense to drop the Beyonce collab right away.
Right.
You ain't even collab with her. She had a whole baby gang.
She had a whole baby.
Big mama, no kids. Remember that? Now she got a kid. Carried that baby well. Shout out Lotto. You know what I mean?
Well, does 21 know that we don't? That's the question, right?
Nothing. He had a baby with her.
He clapped that club up. And he claiming her now though, because it was some post she posted. And he was like, "Yo, let's do it again." Type. Yeah,
I saw that.
Yeah. So he finally coming around. You know what I'm saying?
True.
They put the pressure on him.
The bloke is coming around now. 21.
Wrong nigga he seen in the DMs.
She probably hit him like elbowed him when they was on the sofa together watching like diners, drives and dives and some shit. She was like, "Why you don't claim me in public?" You know what I mean?
Take pictures of the dinner, but you don't see the person who brought the dinner in the pic. It's like that, bro.
She zoomed in on the knife on his forehead.
Like, this steak is
you'd never guess who I'm with. On a date, kind of nervous.
On a date, kind of nervous.
Hey.
Oh shit!
Hey, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification.
Y'all getting it live today.
Hey, real quick, let's get back to the actual topic, though.
Yeah. Sure.
But I'm gonna throw another caveat here because I'm gonna make it difficult for niggas. Fuck that.
Let's go.
We taking GNX off the table because it'll be a boring segment without GNX. We know GNX is the pinnacle of that battle. But of all the other guys post 2024, including guys who was in the battle, guys who weren't in the battle, just the new landscape post Great Battle of 2024, who has the best body of work? Not GNX. We know GNX because Sin's gonna pick GNX. Dini probably gonna pick GNX. So we taking that off the table. Who has the best album? Dini, I'm coming to you first this time.
Since the battle, I would probably go with the Clips.
Okay.
I love everything about that album. I loved everything about the rollout. I love everything about the reunion of the Clips and Pharrell. It just like another thing when you just check off all the boxes in terms of strategy. It just everything worked. The production worked. The songs, the introspective, deep songs about family worked. You know what I'm saying? The Kendrick verse worked. Stove on the hooks worked. Like it just checked a lot of boxes for me. You get what I'm saying? Like I always talk about like booming music. Like they're one of those few groups and artists that know how to capture like the deepness of the sonics, the deepness of the lyricism. It's just a lot of and song structure. Like there's a lot of shit to love about that album. And granted, it's not a part of the battle. If I had to go something outside of that, I'd probably go Gibbs.
Okay.
Alfredo too.
That's not bad.
I love those
Alfredo
albums.
too. Not bad.
Classics to me already. Classics to me.
Alfredo 2 is a classic.
Yeah, I love Alfredo too.
Classic. Wow,
I love it.
That's a big word, bro. Classic, bro.
Listen
Wait.
to it.
Wow, bro.
Is Alfredo 1 a
That's
classic?
crazy, bro.
I like Alfredo 2 more than I like Alfredo 1.
This is getting hot.
Yeah.
Masito.
All right.
Who's your pick?
We only pick a one.
Only picking one.
All right, so it's Iceman, man. Salute.
All right, Mace.
Salute to the Clips. I'll say
Right, so
best though,
on to my pick.
Huh?
The best?
Let him cook. Let him cook.
I like that album.
Yes.
But the best?
The
All right,
best.
keep cooking, Mace.
And we took GNX off the table.
This is facts.
So yeah, I would say Iceman for me. It's probably my most listened to. We have different. There's an album I want to talk about that I hope Jarvis talks about. Please pass me the ball back if you don't talk about it, Jarvis. Okay. But I want to put the spotlight on Iceman because you already spoke about the Clips. The Clips is definitely up there for me. The Clips definitely has a better percentage than Iceman for sure.
Yeah.
But for me, I'm listening to Iceman the most, mostly, and I want to say this. This is the caveat or the difference between Cole and Drake, the Fall Off and Iceman, because the Fall Off to me actually has a bunch of great raps, has a lot of a lot of good songs on there. It shouldn't have been a double album. But the reason why I liked Iceman the most is because we have been, we're a podcast. We've been going over every angle of this battle, bro. We've talked about what it means for Kendrick, what it means for the West Coast, what it means for Drake, what it means for this, what it means for that. So for me, hearing an album that essentially recapped that situation was actually
as you said, Joe, describing something else, it was cathartic. You know what I mean? I felt like this was an album that addressed the biggest thing that was going on, and the thing that, as a culture, as a podcaster, as a, just us texting back and forth about what's going on, it felt good to listen to an album that really kind of recapped this, kind of closed the chapter on that. I look at GNX as the opening of that chapter, right? There was the battle, the post-battle was the moment of the post-battle was started by GNX. We went through that entire situation because GNX was a perfect album for right after the battle. What he spoke about. So once now that we've gotten 2 years later, we've gotten to Iceman, it is the other chapter closing on the battle. So for me, those have been the two, let's we couldn't speak about GNX because I probably would have picked GNX over Iceman, to be honest. But after that, I'm going with Iceman. I'm gonna be honest with you. A great book ending to this entire situation for me. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'll go with Iceman. For sure.
The wheels
Iceman,
that Club Paradise subscription, that residencies in question.
I'm gonna go with I don't love Iceman how you love Iceman, bro. Matter of fact, let me not even say love. I don't like Iceman how you like Iceman because I don't even love Iceman. I'm not sitting here where I'm in front and be like, it's not a talking point. It came and went. Sam was capping with that.
Was
one,
wild,
you know what I mean? Iceman did not come and go. Iceman is pretty well positioned. And Kendrick's best trick post 2024 is lessening the impact of Drake. Like I said a while ago, to me, the difference between Drake now and Drake then is that you can touch Drake now.
Yeah.
Before you couldn't touch him. I mean, pause still, yeah. What I mean is when Drake albums dropped, he had
17-year-old.
No, sir.
Damn,
Let's not do that again.
All right, sorry.
We don't want niggas.
We don't want niggas twisted, man.
We don't want niggas questioning characters and your character. You don't fucking know me. You don't know my character, gang.
There goes that sincere.
This is my second cup, nigga. I might have had two.
Third. That's why I said.
I might have had 2 cups tonight. That shit went left.
Yeah.
We was all drunk. We was wild, heavily to that recording. Anyway, see,
off the rails.
Right.
So there's joints from Iceman that I like, but I don't think Iceman ain't that 6 God album from 2016. That had I'll admit it. You know what I mean? 0 to 100. And I know, is it unfair to measure him against himself 10 years ago? Cool. Maybe fair argument. But the difference with Drake then is that when Drake dropped, he had his own world.
Yeah.
It was first place as far as stats and popular culture goes. Then it was everybody else. For better or worse, Drake is touchable now. Pause. Whereas it's like, if you catch some fire right now, if you're some young guy and you get a smash hit record, you might be able to touch some Iceman streams. You know what I mean? You might get close. You in that conversation now. Drake has regressed. So from that respect, I can understand what Mason's saying because artistically, yeah, Iceman, he tried to rap more and he did. He did a solid job of it. Again, I'm not here to hate.
Yeah.
I'm not here to hate. I'm not here to be a grifter and placate to a certain audience. I'm gonna be fair. He rapped as best he could. Yeah. I ain't saying he was great.
Yeah.
As best he could. I want y'all to listen to that. Yeah. As best he could on that album. But I know he also dropped 3 albums actually, and the other 2 are not talked about at all. And as much as niggas, the Drake fans try to pull the rug, you know what I mean, and act like it didn't happen, a Beef T and Maid of Honor did in fact happen. He did shoot 10 for 43, and I'm never gonna get over that.
Sheesh.
I'm just not. You know what I mean? I'm sorry.
Damn
Even if he shot 10 for 18 on Iceman and he missed everything on the other 2 albums, did happen.
It happened.
You know what I mean?
Damn.
That being said, if we just talking about the totality of the great rap war and what came out of it, pause. I think my favorite album from that time period up until now is Stabbed and Shot 2.
Ooh.
Stabbed and Shot 2 as a body of work. Forget the battle, just rap music. It's that. we had questions about Benny the Butcher for a minute, and like where is he at? Is he in fact falling off? Has he lost the plot? But when he got next to 38 on that album, those two guys delivered as a body of work. The promo run, the freestyles they did, 38 finally getting his just due on a higher level. Stabbed and Shot 2 as a LP front to back as far as hitting the skip button. I don't see too many of those. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna give Stabbed and Shot 2 my pick for best album post Great Battle, because to me that album got the shine because the hip hop conversation changed. We kind of, not like us, also rinsed out a lot of people who were not hip hop, who were primarily Drake fans, cosplaying as hip hop heads, but they only listen to Drake. They all, it wasn't just Drake that got hit by Not Like Us. It was all of them over there. As Sin would say, them people over there, they all got rinsed out. And in a more lyric driven world, and it's funny, we were the first platform to talk about how the space in the landscape has changed. 38, shout out to the homie 3. He had 38 on his platform. 38 himself talking about the landscape changing. People wanted to hear more lyrics once again. We were the first ones on the scene. You know what I mean? So in that space, I think that if you haven't heard Stabbed and Shot 2 by now, if you're just a Johnny come lately, you're looking for some new shit to listen to, and you just haven't tapped in yet, or you don't know who 38 Spesh is coming off that Jadakiss thing, that's a great album to listen to if you want to understand why niggas like us respect 38 Spesh. You know what I mean? So that Stabbed and Shot 2 is my pick.
All right, now we can battle, y'all.
Oh shit!
Now we can battle.
Wait.
Because me, I didn't
go yet.
Oh, my fault, Sin. I thought you went.
Nah, they go.
My bad, son. Go ahead.
My fault,
I thought he did too.
Usually the first.
I thought he went. Yeah, my
I
bad,
was like, why is John going? I thought you usually go last.
It's alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you.
I'm gonna give a shout out to a few albums very quickly. Auditorium Volume 1.
Salute.
Common P Rock. Fire. Light Years. Nas and DJ Premier. No matter what any of these guys that mute all their mic. Walt, do me a favor. No, why you stepping away from the station? Mute their mics, please.
Chilling, we're gonna fry you.
Just chilling, man. We
gonna fry you because this is an honorable mention. Okay? You know.
Conway, you can't kill God with bullets.
I want problems always.
Fire. The homie Rome Streetz, socket to my pocket.
Fire.
Very recent fire, but fire. But we gotta come full circle here, back to Dini's pick. It's Clips.
Ooh, let God sort him out.
Let God sort him out.
Yeah,
is a classic.
Yeah,
it's a modern day classic. Since we're taking GNX off of the table, and God knows it's not going to be Iceman. Lord knows the hip hop gods know it's not going to be Iceman.
Yo, Mace, if you trip on a curb outside, you know where it came from.
I know, bro.
And to me,
Tony,
since GNX is off of the table, it's only right that the other biggest op that Drake has in his life gets the best album award since 2024. That is Pusha T
comedy
along with Malice.
So fuck Malice
and Pharrell, who was another Drake op. The Clips, let God sort him out. The best album since 2024, sans GNX.
Sans. Because we took GNX off the table because Sin would have just ran to GNX and we would have have conversation.
Because we had that conversation once upon a time too. GNX or let God sort him out. And it was tough to pick, honestly. But there's a like I said that day, there's a different kind of crack that they put in GNX. I don't know what it is. I don't know what they injected it with sonically, but that you throw that shit on, it's just it's
sonical effect.
It's ear drugs, bro. It is ear drugs, right?
So,
but with that being off the table, Let God sort them out.
Nah, because we want to make you work tonight. You know what I'm saying? Like you would have just ran a GNX.
I would have.
Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Masito, you said you had an issue with me picking Stab and Shot too.
I wanted to battle you. No Shot at Sin. I didn't know he was about to name 10 albums.
But it's Sin.
It was gonna be
Heaven forbid we asked Sin to make one pick. You know what I mean? He got to pick 7 before he picked the 1. You know what I mean?
Right. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't know that was gonna happen at the time. I wanted to battle you about you can't kill God with bullets. I wanted to ask you, you really saying that's better than you saying Stabbed and Shot 2 is better than you can't kill God with bullets? Because me personally, I didn't overthink it. I went and looked to see what my most listened to album since 2024 was. Number 1, of course, was Iceman album of the year. Number 2 was You Can't Kill God with Bullets. That was my number 2 listened to album of the last 2 years. So for me, like,
Black man,
you want to call Stabbed and Shot 2 better than that? With the review that you gave the album,
sir.
I'm ready. I'm ready to fight. I
told you. Stabbed and Shot 2 dropped in 2024. I reviewed You Can't Kill God with Bullets in 2025.
Right.
I reserve the right. I reserve the right to say that had those albums dropped the same year, the reviews would have been the same. But as far as how I felt about said albums, I felt like Stabbed and Shot 2 would have got like this much. Because I just think about, you know, if I think about what Benny was sounding like, the Summertime Butch albums, you know, that Def Jam debut and what Big Dog wasn't. There was a lot of questions about what Benny was.
It was.
Yeah.
I was asking.
Album dropped. We talked about it here. Like, what is that shit gonna sound like? And he showed up.
He did.
And then I felt like 38 Special. Again, people of our ilk know who he is. But seeing new people get into that space and be like, oh shit, this guy's pretty good. This 38 guy.
Right.
You know what I mean? I think that album did more for them as far as resetting the margins with Benny and 38 getting his flowers simultaneously. That I think it's just a smidge. It's like if one is like a 9, then the other was a 9.1. You know what I mean?
Right.
I think for Conway, what I loved about the album more than anything else was the fact that he finally, for a second anyway, because he went right back to it, got out of his comfort zone sonically, and he changed the sounds.
Right. That's what impressed me.
He could have watched rinse repeat that drumless loop shit over and over again.
Went right back to it afterward.
Combined with the vulnerability on that album.
There you go. The features hit, the sonics hit, him being vulnerable hit, and then showing that ability while still being the machine. Like, I love that album.
Soul samples were just.
But to me, he stepped on his own fucking toe. The minute he went right back to the old formula, immediately right after. You ain't even let the new shit breathe. You ain't give us. You still ain't give us the visual for the Herbo joint.
Right.
And that song got let. If he really would have just, you know what I mean, shot the video and let that cook. Herbo, honestly, bro, as a nigga who worked with the kids for a cool 10 years. Herbo, if you like 26 and under, that's niggas go.
Yeah. Facts.
You could have cut into a whole new audience with that shit. They love Herbo. And Herbo gave you what, a 32 on that?
Yeah, spin.
But I digress. Yeah. So that, you know, I got some nits to pick with that. So I'm gonna give it the Stabbed and Shot 2 just by a smidge as the best. You know what I mean?
I'm not mad at you.
I mean,
you're kind of sure.
The way I see it, we ate good though.
Yeah.
As people who like that type of shit, we're getting it in droves now. Good stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
I like the pick.
I just wanted to say, because y'all was talking about the production on that Conway album. Conway over Justice League.
Yeah.
I didn't know how much I needed that until I heard it. And because
that's why I was like, why are you going back to the old shit? Like, come on.
A lot of times, I'm gonna be completely real. And
don't overshare, bro.
No.
This is live.
No, because
we can't edit this.
People are gonna call me a bad Nas fan again. But there's only certain artists that I can hear over a Justice League production, right? And a lot of times what ends up happening is with the more underground artists, Justice League ends up drowning them out.
I see.
You know,
I see.
It's it even happened to, like, I was listening to Life is Good the other day. And the intro to the album was a Justice League track.
Yeah.
I love Life is Good as an album.
Yeah.
But the intro was a Justice League track, and I didn't think that it suited Nas. At least that particular beat. I don't know. Maybe it could have worked with another beat, but whatever. But it's just like in my experience, Justice League with more underground lyrical guys, like the lyricists try to over rap on a Justice League beat instead of letting their instrumental do what it does. Conway over that Justice League production, chef's kiss. No notes, 10 out of 10. And I've been saying we've been saying for a while, there needs to be a space. We need to have a space in hip hop for Justice League type production, right? And if Justice League and Conway could link up some more, that would be incredible, because there's not too many guys in the space that I think can hang with the Justice League production style. But Conway the Machine is definitely one of them.
Okay. Flowers to Conway.
Salute.
No shots at Nas, and we know the Nas fans. How could you say that? It's Escobar season. And they start typing, and they say you a fake Nice fan.
Talking about Nas. Let me see if Dion.
Honestly, I just think like the Justice League instrumentals are so dope that it's like you just get overly excited.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. That's why I give. We got to give Rose some of his flowers back. He kind of mastered the formula with Justice League. You know what I mean. So
big records with them.
Credit where it's due. I think more reps. If Nas could do what he did with a Hit Boy, you telling me that if Justice League gave Nas 6, he couldn't do 6? Absolutely. You know what I mean?
And that's what I'm saying. Like a Hit Boy was able to craft the type of beats that Nas could really like flex over.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know,
I don't think Justice League have a thunder in them. I don't think they will be able to curate that. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe option, hit the notification bell. This is our first live in studio stream. Shout out to everybody on this Good Friday night, making that time to tap in with your guys and log in. You know, again, it's Friday night. You know, we pull the curtain back a little bit. We've made fun of people podcasting on a Friday night.
We have, actually.
You know what I'm saying? But to be fair, at the same time, we've curated enough of an audience to where we were confident that we could run on a Friday and cook up. It's not gonna be Monday night. We know how Monday nights go over here. You know what I mean? But well, damn. Wow. The audience, you don't suck. Sinners going rogue. Yeah. Send that to me. You know what I mean? So shout out to everybody pulling in. Hit the like button, subscribe option. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on YouTube. Follow us everywhere. Do the knowledge. We have Chyna Streetz in the building. She's pulling up. Friend of the show. This is her third time here. You know what I mean? Again, sometimes when we forget the camera is here, because it's people who've been here so many times. Don't feel no way if we say something you don't like. It's because at a certain time we also forget that the camera is here. But you know, when you family and you a friend of the show, it's just a conversation that happens to be recorded.
Just talking.
We gotta move on to the Jigga Man.
Hope,
you know, the Yankee Stadium weekend, super epic. Did we see the show over in London? Additional day. The show in LA, additional day. Both times to meet demand. When I go on Larry Flint's internet, I see that I've been seeing over the last 3 to 5 years, he's not relevant, he's not this, he's not that, so on and so forth. Yet in LA and London, he had to increase the reach of the show to meet the need. The extra inning show. There was no extra innings at first. It was 2 nights. And he's setting the attendance record night over night over night.
Back to back.
So, you know, and then I noticed that there's certain platforms who refuse to talk about the Jigga Man. I ain't calling no names tonight. I'm Peace God tonight. I'm not calling no names. You know what I'm saying? But I noticed hashtag Masito, hashtag noticing, niggas is not trying to give Hove no kind of praise, but they'll call him a capitalist and he's a bad businessman. And if that Busby shit had went the other way, that would have been the A block on their show.
Yeah.
Just saying.
This is facts.
So my question to the panel, because you know what? I can't be objective here.
Okay.
So I have no opinion. I think I've given my opinion by saying I have no opinion. Is Jay-Z in this run leading up to the eventual album exposing the people with agendas, aka exposing the haters. Masito, your thoughts?
Now you guys know I'm no
the jigger man.
Yeah, you know I'm no jigger stan. You know what I mean? ER with it, you know. But
you couldn't wait till I took a sip of my beverage.
hard jigger. You know what I mean? I'm no jigger stan.
Jigger man,
which I've seen making the rounds on Twitter. Please pay homage. You know what I mean?
Shouts they don't never give us our
chills. You know,
most hated. You know what I mean?
You know, I see.
You know what I noticed too? If you have an accent, I'm gonna go there for a second.
Cook.
If you have an accent and you say some good shit, they'll give you your flowers. But the minute New York niggas get to talking, bro, they don't like it, bro. They don't like when New York niggas get to talking, bro. And we be dead right. As you were, Mace.
Eat cooking with that one. But like I say, I'm no jigger stan, but the facts are the facts here, right? There's been multiple instances that, you know, celebrities have had things happen that I know that if they were Jay-Z, they would be #1 news on your channel.
A Block.
Yes, A Block. I'm talking about Kanye. If people don't know what I'm talking about, if Jay-Z settled instead of doing what he did, which is make Busby's life a living hell. You know what I mean? Busby can't even come outside. Busby's Charleston White these days, bro. Like Busby's cooked.
Damn.
Like, so I feel like if that happened, people would be talking about it all day on their platforms. You're right, Job. Not only has he put to rest the crazy notion that he was never relevant, or that, you know, we're exaggerating at what he means to not even just the culture, American pop like culture. Like Jay-Z is one of the most famous people in the history of you know what I mean, of recorded media. Okay, so yeah, he's doing that. He's putting to rest the notion of the music not aging well, right? Because let's talk about that. Immediately after the concerts, everybody had that moment of damn, you know, or not us, you know, not you guys. I wasn't there. Not us, you know what I'm saying? But but everybody
come outside, Mace.
The royal ones.
Yes, the royal ones. A lot of people's takeaway was, yo, nobody can beat this guy in the verses. That was actually our first 10K video where we were telling you guys that nobody could beat.
You know, I wish we never did that video, because we would have never came across some bozos and tight Nike tech,
right?
And none of that noise.
Right.
Bro.
That was the beginning of the setup
of the hate.
They've been trying to get us up out of there ever since.
He found a way through just a vinyl re-release to get Reasonable Doubt to the same peak that it's been in history, right? So the commercial success, of course, we already know. And one important thing that he's doing, and he's not the only one, but he has the most notoriety. He's the most famous. He's one of the first people that kind of defines what, when I was growing up, right? A Michael Jackson, a Prince, a Rolling Stones, where you knew that they were just mega famous, and it had nothing to do with what they were doing right now. We just knew they were music royalty. We knew they were royalty in their culture. We knew what was going on. Right. And Jay-Z, to me, is showing the hip hop version of that. Y'all know the ageism in hip hop. You know, people are done after such and such years. Nobody want to hear this old nigga. All of that type of BS that, you know, was perpetuated from the beginning of hip hop. That's just, you know, the whole it's a young man's game, right? If it is, we're cooked because young boy stinks. But
no shots at NBA.
No shots at young boy. No shots at NBA young boy, because just in case his stands come through.
Relax, bro. You don't even listen to bro.
No.
You don't listen to bro.
It was
but
my
Jay-Z,
exasperation was at a completely different thought that I had in my own mind.
Copy.
You know, the internet likes to think for people.
I know, I understand.
So,
I
understand.
understand.
But so he's also doing that for me, which is like showing the real other side of hip hop. Nas did it as well with the MSG shows, the Illmatic runs, the Hit Boy runs, as well as Light Years. Nas has done it. Jay's not the only one to do it, but this scale just feels immense, feels incredible. All of his peers and people that were inspired by him coming out to show the reverence that they have for him. You know what I mean? The excitement for new music, like this is uncharted territory. So yes, Jay-Z is single-handedly in 1 year ever since the Frazier GQ interview, he's done exactly what he said he was gonna do, which is go on offense. And through going on that offense, he's put, in my opinion, every negative connotation to rest easily.
Dina, your thoughts on this? Is he exposing the haters or not?
I feel like Hov is always exposing the haters, though, even in quiet mode. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people hate Jay-Z, bro. Like, and I understand there's been gripes, you know. People, we could talk about a lot of things. We could talk about Barclays ad nauseum. We could talk about Kaepernick ad nauseum. But I'm telling you, it's just something about a person who strives for more that really bothers people. You get what I'm saying? Like, say what you want about Hov. Hov has always been like a trendsetter, an innovator with shit. Like, Hov was the one that showed you the cars you ain't know about, the jewelry you ain't know about, the fashion you ain't know about. And I feel like
the liquor you ain't know
the
about,
liquor you ain't know about. You know what I'm saying?
It's
It's just always been like levels up, the 4.0 to the 4.6 cocksucker beat it. You know, it's always
made
just
fun
been
of you for putting diamonds on a Rolex.
Like, while I have the platinum. It's just always been more. Like, I want to do better. Like, you want the 3-bedroom house, I want the 10-bedroom house. I just what I want. I just feel like that rubs a lot of people the wrong way, even if a person is doing fire shit.
What about the capitalistic arguments? They say he's too much himself. He's chasing the bag. He'll step on whoever.
I never prayed to God. I prayed to God. My nigga told you from the gate, I'm coming for the dollars. Like, why are we mad at him for being who he is? You know what I'm saying? Like he's always been about I'm the money man. You get what I'm saying? And why is that a crime? There've always been money men. Some Puff is a money man. You know what I'm saying? Say what you want about the president. We hate him, but he's a money man. You get what I'm saying? The money man, they love you, then they hate you. Because I remember there was a time where El Presidente was the money man and he was loved in the community.
That gave you a reason to hate him, though, Dean. That's my difference with Jay. Jay ain't giving you the Puffy and Trump reasons to hate you.
I didn't want to. I'm trying to hear myself talk. I'm glad that you said it because it's like, did he not that told him you want to hold up
or Trump
right now? You know what I mean?
Like, let's be real here.
Yeah, the examples are extra. I'm just talking about in terms of like wanting more, wanting better, not settling, always improve. A lot of people are good where they're at in life. Like to see someone who just, I used to always think, Puff, like, when are they gonna like be able to just like step out the game? When are they gonna be like Ace? You know what I'm saying? I don't think they Ace. I think they're Mekhi Phife. They're you know what I'm saying? They want to hit a crowd cheer. They want the money. They want the act. I just feel like some people that's the game.
It's a drug.
You know what I'm saying? I can't really hate on Hov for that because I feel like there's always been people like that, and those people typically are highly respected. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like once you reach a certain level, it rubs people the wrong way when you reach a certain level.
Yeah, it's not just that though. And I'm glad you gave the examples that you gave with Diddy 45/47. I think people are so accustomed to somebody reaching that level of success where they feel like there's gotta be some skeletons in
you gotta crush somebody.
It's gotta be some nefarious shit you did. You gotta have like a pentagram on the floor somewhere. You prayed.
He's chickens, Batman, nigga. Like what the fuck?
You prayed. You
chopped off for the chickens and shit. You
know what I mean. You did some.
They start talking sacrifice.
Do remember there was the Mason talk. He was part of the Illuminati. He was a devil worshiper.
Yeah.
We passed those stages already.
Right.
He was like the original Illuminati.
Some people, most of us, some people are still there.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, but that's just
those people are now saying he's part of the Epstein files.
Right, but that's just it's just another example of people can't imagine that you would get to that level without having done some truly
heinous,
nefarious, heinous shit, right?
Billionaire status.
And so, you know, I don't know Jay-Z's life, right? But there's been no indication that he has done some nefarious, heinous shit outside of the confines of the nefarious, heinous shit that's allowed within capitalism. Right? He's played within the rules of capitalism, to me at least. Right?
I see it.
So if you inherently believe that capitalism and playing the capitalistic game will inherently make you do some nefarious shit, then sure, I can see that. We can have that conversation, right? and you're gonna have your point of view, and we're gonna have our point of view. Now, I don't see myself as a capitalist, right? And we've talked about it. I see myself as a socialist, right?
Yeah, that's fair.
So that's why, you know, I don't when I gravitate to certain artists, Jay-Z is not instantly the one I gravitate to. I gravitate to a Common. I gravitate to a Nas. I gravitate to a Mos Def, right? But still in all, if the United States, if us as a nation, if we're gonna live within a capitalistic system, and Jay-Z has maxed out on that capitalistic system and has not, as far as I know, operated outside of that system to where he's done illegal shit, nefarious shit, you know, heinous, you know, devil worship, whatever it is that you're thinking he's done. Like, there's no evidence that he has acted outside of the confines of the capitalistic system.
Right.
So everything that he's done and he's achieved, he's done within his rights and within the legal rights of America.
But bro, that's the thing.
So if your problem is with America and him aligning with America, that's a whole other conversation.
Yeah, it is.
Right? But he's maxed out the American dream.
Yeah.
But that's the
for
thing,
somebody
Sam.
that looks like
us from the hood.
Right.
Shit. And I think that's the thing that, you know, Barclays Center, that's a red flag for as far as
no question.
Know? And you know, he was the face of that for us. Maybe not the whites, I don't know. But for us, as far as being the owner of the Nets, and we find out after the fact, he owns a percentage of a percent, whatever the case may be. But they positioned him as this feel-good story, which led to the Nets coming to Brooklyn, the building of the Barclays Center, and a lot of people hold that against him. They were holding the Kaepernick thing against him up until shit. Fucking Mike Song blew the bag up, saying the nigga Kaepernick wasn't responding to calls or emails, and he signed the NDA.
Took the bread
6 months before Jay-Z did the deal with the NFL. That was mind blowing to me because Nessa and Van Lathan been real loud about it. But I think people got to understand, bro. You know, it's an uncomfortable conversation, and money, high level money in America is probably the most uncomfortable conversation. Them niggas that's billionaires and trillionaires, the Elons and the fucking Bezoses of the world, you got to do certain deals. You got to step on a nigga. Yeah. You got to do all types of shit. And I think Jay-Z on a minor level has kind of done that as well. But that's how money works in America.
He's definitely done that.
You know what I mean? Like, if you want to get anywhere, if you want to be like Joe Regular, you could get to $1 million. You could get to $1 million being very regular, right? But once you get into the 100 millions, the $500 millions, the billions, how money makes money for you, and I've always talked about this, is certain shit that you as the common man are not comfortable with.
Right.
And your discomfort shouldn't allow you to judge another nigga. Because unless I'm taking money out of a nigga pockets, I'm making some moves you might not be comfortable with. You got to be cold-blooded to be a billionaire in America.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening overseas, but in America, you got to be cold-blooded. You got to be willing to be very, for lack of a better word, pragmatic about it. Meaning, this is the process. This is how we're going to get there. And by any means necessary, we are going to get there.
Cutthroat.
You know what I'm saying? People get so caught up in the shit, but I'm like, the American infrastructure is not built for black people to do what Jay-Z's doing. Yeah. It's not built for Hispanics to, you know what I mean? Unless you decide to cosplay as white. It's not built for us to do this shit. And so then, are we losing the plot by being mad at a nigga that's doing it?
And then my other thing is, what is the alternative? Like,
so I don't want to have that conversation. That's very uncomfortable, because a lot of niggas is not comfortable having them type of conversations.
Right. Because there is no other system, established system.
Even the niggas you talking about Mos Def and Common,
right?
They fully are active in a capitalistic system.
Right.
These niggas is
Common
active.
Is rich.
They in fucking Hollywood. Like they in that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you either in it or you not. You gonna master the middle class, get your little, you know what I mean? You can make $250,000 and be a million in the middle class.
Right.
You get there, you buy your house, you get your piece of property, and then you start building that generational situation. Yeah. But again, in America, Hov been showing you the whole time, like, this is the game. You either willing to play this game, and I'm not a quote capitalist, but I'm prepared to play that game. Because in order for my family to be set, for me to have maybe not generational wealth, because shit, that's different type of paper. But to at least build the infrastructure that allows my grandkids and my grandkids to understand this is how you're supposed to do it, I'm willing to do that because there's no other way. Another thing I want to say before we move on, and it's, I'm not looking to start no trouble.
It's the world.
But unless you are prepared to fully invest in the revolution, a lot of niggas is not willing to be unemployed. A lot of niggas is not willing to die behind this shit. If you're not willing to completely usurp, my phone just fell, to completely usurp the American infrastructure and how shit is done, shut the fuck up. Because really, at the end of the day, you complaining. You're not doing anything but complaining. Niggas got to fully revolt to change the system. And if you're not trying to do that shit, and you're not trying to get thousands upon thousands upon thousands of niggas to do that shit, then bro, game the system. Yeah, like the rest of the white people telling you how to play this shit the whole time. White people been gaming the system from day one. Do what the white people is doing.
Right.
They gaming this shit. They cheating the same way we should be cheating.
And damn, I lost my train.
My fault, bro.
No. But
I get what y'all is saying. It's
go ahead, Mace. Because I had a thought and it really just
there's nothing wrong with criticism, right? We all need criticism. All of us, this show, everybody needs criticism. But there's a certain point where it kind of goes over the line. And when you get over that line, I understand what Job is saying. Like, you're not a nigga that's willing to lose. You tweeting that from your desk at your 9-to-5 job.
At your job,
you know what I'm saying?
Your white boss. I'm sorry.
We all are
talking about fuck the white man. Meanwhile, Tim is your boss.
Right. And so it's a certain amount. I'm not mad at somebody saying, yo, Jay, that's wrong. But when you trying to tear down the man and act like he's a piece of shit, horrible person, you would never do this while you're at work that you clocked in for and called your boss and told him you're gonna be late. I'm sorry, please don't fire me.
You called Tim and told Tim
he begged him. So that's
to fire you.
Right. So that is I can't respect it all the way. I agree with you there, Job. It's like some of these guys with how they act about it and how they pretend that they stand on certain shit, when it's like, no, you just mad that you're not in the position. Let's be honest here. You know what I mean? So that's a loaded statement, Mace. We gotta move on, but that's a loaded statement. Last word, Sam.
Nah, I just remember my thought. Because I used to ask people, like, if the revolution happened, like right now, where would you stand? Right? And people never had a real answer for that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like if that shit were to go down like tomorrow, where would you stand?
At work, nigga.
Right.
Yeah, at work. Reading, getting an alert on their phone. They not outside, bro.
Televised.
You know? Yeah, man. Like
even the BLM shit. See that. But even that turned into some fuck shit. Because even with the infrastructure of the BLM shit, niggas started going against each other. Can't get right.
Because some chose capitalism and some chose to die for this.
All right,
that's the battle.
That is the divide,
that's
bro.
The battle. We on the front line, and this lady buying cribs. It don't work the same way. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It just don't. Yeah.
Right.
To me, bro. To me, this is America. This is what it is. There's a reason why we a democracy, and then you go to a lot of other countries, and they are dictatorships. Mm-hmm. Right? There's a reason behind that. Unless you're willing to be uncomfortable and do the knowledge, appreciate this shit, see what the system is,
game it,
see what the money is, overstand what that shit is. It's the fucking drug game.
Flips.
Are you willing to get your hands dirty?
Yeah.
No? To go to work, clock in, clock out, and go home. If you try and get to that, you gotta get your hands dirty. Even if you're at the lowest level. I'm a property owner. I have a house. That is a fucking brick. At a certain point, I'm going to flip that brick. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to get something even better. Then I'm gonna flip that brick, and I'm gonna get something better. That's just how it goes.
People will tell you you're a capitalist for that.
I already told you I'm prepared to be a capitalist.
Sound like 38.
I'm prepared to be a capitalist because that's what America. That's what it is. That's what it is. The minute you decide that you want to get in, once you buy property in America, you're a fucking capitalist, whether you want to admit it or not.
Or start a real business.
Because that piece of land is attached to your name, and what you do or don't do with it decides who you are in this world.
Yeah.
If you start fucking off on your fucking mortgage payments, then what?
Cool.
You a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? But you pay your mortgages on time. You buy in the right neighborhood. That property gains value. You want to go live in the fucking outskirts. You spend $500. I'm gonna overshare a little bit. I spent $550 on that. The property now is close to $700. When I flip that bitch, I'm gonna be in the green.
Yeah,
and that green is gonna go to what? The next place.
Crib, right.
What are we talking about?
The same thing with that, and then the next crib, just constantly elevating.
Or if I don't want to do all that, I could just buy again. Turn that shit into fucking revenue.
Refinance.
I can rent that place.
Yeah.
Take that bread from that person.
Buy a new crib.
What am I?
Yeah.
A capitalist.
Yeah.
People have made that word the devil.
Yeah.
When in reality, that's America. That's how you fucking control your shit in this space. Niggas can't tell you shit. Remember, like in the 50s and 60s, you were supposed to buy you a piece of land and make that shit shake.
Yeah.
It's the rules are still the rules, my nigga.
Still the same game.
I digress though, because I don't want to upset people too much. Because of niggas is headline readers, but they not really reading the shit and reading the articles and knowing how to play this game. Hove knew how to play the game
extremely well.
Anyway,
and I might go off on it.
Nah,
I
can't edit. We are live. We're not doing that. I'm already over shit. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to show niggas like being a capitalist is not a crime. It's what you do. I'm not stepping on nobody, but I'm trying to make shit shake. Simple.
And real quick for anybody that's out there is like, because I know I mentioned some artists like Common, Mos Def, you know,
rich
people. They're
They
rich.
go sit and explain to himself. They don't give a fuck.
No.
Common in like 12 movies and shit.
This nigga's name is Yasin Bey.
But you know, like
it's famous enough to change his name.
Immortal Technique, Dead Prez. Just
okay.
those names.
Yes.
I used to listen to them heavy, and and they really used to have me questioning shit.
Military
you know,
shit.
But then it just became this thing where it's like I could try to live within a different system, but that system is not what's around me, what's surrounding me, right? I used to try to do shit like, you know, I used to like, let me not go to McDonald's, let me not go to Starbucks, let me boycott these things, right? And I used to go to other places. I used to go to Barnes and Nobles and read books. Guess what? Barnes and Nobles, a fucking corporation.
Yep.
You know, like a capitalistic corporation.
Nigga, the phone
like,
in your hand.
The whole everything.
The shoes on your
feet. There's no way around it.
Come on, bro.
No way around.
You know what I mean? Bro. I got some Jones on my feet.
If you're a rapper, you go to the studio, that equipment you bought, where you think it came from? It's inescapable.
Right.
It's inescapable.
You're trying to build a better life. If you're honest
with yourself, it's inescapable. That's the only thing. Like, you know, you live in American society, brother.
Are you prepared to fucking shut it down and die behind this shit? Yes or no?
I used to read. I used to go and read the
Malcolm
autobiography.
You want to put that cup down?
Possibly.
Okay.
Autobiography of Malcolm X. Not the autobiography. The biography of Che Guevara.
Oh, copy.
I used to go read that, and I used to go to Starbucks and get a coffee. And I used to find myself, reading that shit, and then look around me, and I'm like, what the fuck doing?
Yo,
why am I in Starbucks?
What song was playing?
Yeah, Revolution.
Yeah, man.
Can't fight the power with a fucking caramel latte in your hand,
nigga. You know,
crack, nigga.
Yo, real quick, we not gonna spend.
But you know, self-awareness is really, really important for y'all.
Yeah, self-awareness is key.
Niggas is avatars. They're not self-aware. They just cosplay with a camera on.
Shit.
Fuck them. You know what I'm saying? But real quick, we're not gonna spend too much time on it, bro. But 38 Spesh, word gets out that, you know, Dave East Yankster, the feature off the latest project. It's been 7 calendar days since Fool's Mate. No one has responded. No one's giving a quote on a podcast somewhere.
Nope.
No one's even throwing a sub in the comment section. It's been real quiet for 38 Spesh. Post this record, post interviews, post. My question, I'm coming to send with this. They'll spend more than 30 seconds on it. Is this whole thing, is it a fail? Is it a flop? Has this plan, the marketing scheme of 38 Spesh?
Complete fail. Complete fail. More later on my lawn.
Got it.
Okay.
Dini the balance. Your thoughts?
Absolutely. We were the way we're talking about Spesh a couple months ago. After this, you think like it will be a grandiose conversation. He's in all the news. All the conversation hasn't been good though. All the conversation is negative. We're not talking about good music. We're not talking about Shot and Stab 2. We're not talking about 8 shots. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about Fool's Mate and niggas wifeys.
You ended up being dead right for Monday's
I
live.
told you, bro. Like
dead right.
He was podcasting. He thought we was in 03. He tried to 50 the situation. Nasty work. It's kind of sad to see how it turned out.
Tough break. Masito.
He's trending towards failure. Okay? He's trending towards failure.
Is he Odysseus after the whirlpool or after the fucking snakes out the mountain eat his
No, hold on. I have not seen
You know the story, nigga. You got to see the movie.
I have not read the book since high school. I don't remember how the story goes.
We're not doing that.
All right. Moving on. Go ahead, Mace.
Yeah, he's trending towards failure, but the first WrestleMania I watched, WrestleMania 12, Shawn Michaels came back from the grips of defeat to beat Bret Hart at the end of the Iron Man match. And I pray that 38 Spesh can do the same.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think right now, bro, and I got to be as a guy who's a fan of 38, and I've told people in various comment sections who say, I don't know what 38 is. I'm like, you need to do the knowledge. And I stand on that. You need to do the knowledge. And 38 is one of the best. You know what I mean? Even if you don't like his delivery, lyrically, he's one of the best.
For sure.
Right? But the fact that 7 days, I seen Capo jump out the window in 36 hours.
If that.
24 to 36
Next
hours.
day
He
shit.
hopped out the window. And I look at this situation, I'm like, you dropped a whole disc. You dropped a video. You did another, shout out to the homie 3. You did 3's podcast. He did another podcast interview. Now, I'm talking about post Fool's Beat. I forget the name of bro. I don't want to, no disrespect. I just don't remember his name at the moment. You know what I mean? 2 podcast interviews. The clips have made the rounds. He's given marketing lessons. He's talked about how the play is done, and this is what you're supposed to do. And more people are talking about me than ever before. But I feel like, and Masito and I, because we work overnights, so it's like he and I were talking about it. I think it was Wednesday night, and I'm like, this is go away heat though. Like people are not like anticipating you. They're not. The conversations having around your name. Like I understand, like the internet, there's no such thing as bad publicity. But for me, if I'm Joe Nobody, and this is my first time coming into contact with you, and these are the interviews I'm seeing, this is the disc, the music video, the visual for the disc is kind of mid. This isn't good because people are kind of pashawing you. Even if this is the first time I'm talking about you and they might tweet about you, if they're pashaw and they're like, I don't know about some fucking 38. You know what I mean?
About when you press play. That's what we talked about.
Right. And this entire week has been that. It's been, I don't know about this. I'm not feeling that.
Facts.
I don't think niggas should respond. That's been, and again, because I comment creep and I'm reading these comments and I'm like, whether it's our posts or other people's posts, you know what I mean? I'm reading the shit and it's just like, this isn't good. Then you do the interview with 3 and you're saying, all right, I put this side and I'm doing this, and more people are talking about me than ever before. But yeah, what about first impressions though? You know what I mean? And as a first impression, if this is it, a okay disc record, a poor music video, you called out Kiss, did a podcast after you called out Kiss, and then only gave Kiss one ball because Kiss gave you a ball after you called them out on a podcast. You just Fat Joe, who was minding his fucking business, and then the only guy who actually deserved the diss was Jim Jones, and you kind of dissed him, but you talked about shit that Max B talked about in 07. It's like this whole play,
this dude,
right? This whole play is playing out pretty poorly, And then I look at his body language because again, I'm a Capricorn. I can't help myself. He's a Capricorn too, which is making me very disappointed.
Oh man,
it's like I read his language, I read his body language, and I'm like, you're too emotional about this. That SO interview, you were too emotional. You're overly invested. You was getting your shit off, but not in the right way.
Trying to back you behind you, just like
you know what I mean. When I see, I ask my sister. You know what I mean?
We're live, dude.
You know what I mean? It's like when you, because the thing is, our biggest superpower is the fact that we don't play our cards. We might have a fucking Boston hand, but we're not gonna tell you. We're just gonna play the hand.
Real strategy.
This nigga had the Boston hand and told Esso, no shots at Esso. But you went out there, you got wild emotional, and it's like, bro, like now, nigga, you let niggas know in real time you just want to be heard. So now these niggas is gonna fucking hang you by your neck. They're not gonna say nothing until it's time for them to say something. Kiss is getting back in shape right now. You think that song with Stove and fucking Joe is just one song? Is a Lucy? These niggas is getting in shape.
Right. I heard something recently too that sounded really fire.
These niggas is getting in shape, bro. And I think right now, when it plays out, you would have overplayed your hand. You didn't get no disses responded to in a timely manner. This conversation is going to die. It's already dying. And then what? If he disses them again, now you look thirsty.
Cloudy with a chance of meatballs.
You gotta at this point, you gotta pray niggas diss you.
Shit's crazy.
You gotta pray niggas diss you when you should have just gave Kiss the whole 16. If you gave Kiss the 16 from 38, Kiss might be more inclined to respond to the shit because Kiss gave you the bar first on the fucking song with Stove and Fat Joe. You should have gave him the 16. Career. Fuck we talking about Jim Jones for? Jim Jones did a whole podcast talking about chicks in the section drinking off liquor. He ain't even talk about it.
Even talk about it.
We already got the meatball.
Nothing.
Word to LL, man.
All you got was your verse taken off. That's it.
And then, nigga, and points made. Jim Jones does Nas. I ain't see 38 Davies defend Nas. He was a whole mass appeal artist.
Don't forget Davies pulled up right to Max B's party the first day up.
Nigga,
yeah, he did.
Max B came home. He was over there.
He left Jim to go. Like, Jim, I'm going to Max.
You know that guy? He touched it in Miami, remember? He's gonna go party.
So he talked to him about
I think you gotta stay at the
That's my point, bro. It's like this whole play, this was a bad play, bro.
Yeah, nasty.
Anyway, Masito.
Trending, Joe. Trending.
All trending, good trend.
Downward.
Yeah. All trending, good trend, bro. We've trended badly, we've trended well. You know what I mean? On a micro level, we know the difference between good trending and bad trending. You can have certain niggas in your life showing you love, or you can have niggas on Twitter saying you suck. You know what I'm saying? Right. We've been in both areas. Oh shit. Yo, anyway, what you got for us, bro? Young Rap, Chatty Boys, what we got?
We getting chatty today. We gonna be fast because we got the wonderful Chyna Streetz coming up with the trilogy. Okay, but so we gonna be fast, but we gonna be chatty. You believe that? And not only chatty, guys. It's time to get federal. Federal.
Oh no.
Let's get federal. That's why he's OVO. Okay.
OVO Dean dancing about niggas getting federal.
Let's
they gonna clip this shit. Now we gonna look crazy. Let's zoom in on these two niggas.
Us only, okay. But yeah, we gonna get federal. I'm sorry, it's the biggest story. We live now. I don't gotta think about what y'all gonna be thinking about in 4 days anymore. Okay, let's talk about what's popping today. It's the Big U situation. Okay, we all knew that the situation was already going down. Yeah, it's already locked up. Loose cannon, all type of no jumper.
I'm hearing they
people.
throwing a book at you, bro.
All type of no jumper folks involved in that situation. Of course, we haven't spoken much about that because we're podcasters, okay? But there's a connection to hip hop that's come out in these past in these new articles, these new the new documents that the feds have basically added on, the new charges that he's added on. The feds are saying Big U was behind the Nipsey situation. They saying it started over a diss track. You know what I mean? There's been rumors about that, something about a DJ Khaled video shoot and people not paying what they were supposed to pay. But these are the official documents. They saying that there was some sort of diss in a bar that happened. And that's with the original situation where there was animosity from Big U towards Nipsey. Of course, they both part of the same gang, so who knows how complicated that could get. The diss track part of the Nipsey situation is important because this whole trial is from a wiretap and a murder from Big U, a murder that was Big U's artist that the feds are alleging he was mad that the artist wasn't working quick enough. Apparently took him out to Vegas, bought him a B&B, and killed him. That's what the feds are alleging. Jesus. So they're trying to tie in the fact that that situation, along with a Nipsey diss situation, that it could happen. We also touched on earlier with this, speaking about with the Future situation, right? About apparently Future not paying up his, that paid protection money that they always talk about, the no-fly zone. Right? Sin is good in LA, okay? Maybe you need to stop rapping or something. I don't know. Sin be chilling in LA, all right? So I don't know what you rappers are doing. You know what I mean? I don't know what's happening.
Walking it out.
Sin, listen. He wanted to stay, okay?
Just don't wear the Yankee hat in the wrong neighborhood. That's all.
Please don't.
I'm not a Yankee fan, so.
First off, why are you even in those neighborhoods? Sin is smarter than that, okay? I'm not visiting LA and saying, let me visit Compton, all right? Now, that's not my choice, all right?
Coming to Rosecrans.
Don't visit Brooklyn and say I'm going to Brownsville. It's the same situation, all right? Be smart, guys. But that situation that they say in Future didn't pay up his protection money, and that a story that Whack 100 had shared a couple years ago, apparently Big U and Whack 100 were not only the story about the airport where they chased him around, apparently they stomped Future out in the club like 2 days before that. Damn. The airport situation was the second part of the.
So the stomping in the club ain't enough.
Stomping in the club ain't enough, man.
you picked Future for the lost shit, right?
Yeah. That was of course. So there's that situation. Now, why am I mentioning this? Well, it kind of brings into question the politics of what can happen, because if you ask me, LA rap gets affected by this the most, right? Big U ain't a rapper. The Rolling 60s aren't a rap organization, right? Yeah. This affects the actual local rappers in LA. It makes people want to go out there less. It makes people want to deal with them less. It makes people kind of sideways look at the artists in LA. So I think this is, although it is a situation that's obviously part of the streets, not sidewalk, I do think because of how immersed gang culture and hip-hop culture is, specifically in LA, it could have a negative effect on, just in general what's going on. And if you ask me, it's very interesting that 2 years ago we were all saying, hey, LA is about to take over. You got Kendrick obviously did what he did. Q had just dropped. Tyler had just dropped 2 records. Yeah. You know what I mean? You had everybody in the pop out. You had all the new artists that were just on GNX. Seemingly LA was about to take over, and it didn't, right? So situations like this kind of make you look at it and be like, maybe there's something behind the scenes that we're not noticing that's going on. So there's that situation, of course. There's more in the, I just kind of wanted to speak on, because I feel like that connection is even close to like the YG situation, right? Because YG has been, apparently the police are looking at him. I told you he was getting federal, Dean. The police are apparently looking at YG as well.
Yeah.
I don't think Drake made the boss call. You know what I mean? You guys, I don't know. You guys can tell me about that one. I don't think it was Drake. I think it was these randoms going on No Jumper and saying what happened. I think it's these people posting on Instagram
claiming that Drake is stirring the pot. That's coming from Glasses.
That's coming from Glasses, and I think Glasses is stirring the pot there, because if you pay attention,
Glasses,
people have been saying this online for years because of the IG posts, because of the interviews, because of all these people constantly telling on themselves, job. So for all of that to be going on for 2 years, and then 2 years later say, hey, Drake's funding this, I think that is a lack of accountability coming from the state and the city about what they're doing themselves. So I don't agree with that, but we'll pay attention, because there's been a lot of stuff. They've revealed exactly how Draco died. They're revealing exactly what was going on. And, I don't know if Drake made this boss call as well, but Draco's manager himself testified that he saw YG in the situation. So we'll pay attention when it's that. YG coming off the crazy verses when I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'll chat about it when it does, y'all. Believe that,
man. Shit. You know what I mean? Listen, I'm glad to be in New York, and we get a bad rap, but the politics over there on the West Coast different. You know what I mean? I'm not even
heavy.
speak too much on that because I'm not familiar enough to speak. You know what I mean? And I like wearing Yankee hats, so I don't want no problems. So you know what I mean? I'm gonna leave that at that. We're gonna get to the mailbag. We're gonna move right along. Again, once again, Chyna Streetz is in the building tonight. Make sure y'all log in, hit the like button, hit the subscribe option, hit the notification bell. We were talking about this on the live on Monday, and Charles Buckley 5615 says, "Sorry, fellas, Check Millies is better than Shorty, and Raspy is Kiss Digital Media Company. He's a co-owner of Juice for Life, co-owner of Kiss Cafe, and a recorder studio 354 D Block Car Wash. So, you know, he wanted to make sure that we got our information right when it comes to all business involving Jadakiss and things of that nature. We don't got no issues with Millies. That's just not our cup of tea. If you like Millies, again, like we said, if you like Millies, if that's what you like,
we love it.
Shit.
Yeah. I don't think Millies is whack, but
not at all.
Shay?
Come on, bro. Yeah. I think Shay clears that argument by herself.
Like I feel
Shay
the same way about that. Like
by herself, bro.
I wouldn't call Millies a lyricist.
Gmail Talk 4979 says Bleak also helped Murder get on, and they said 50 got Murder living better than when he was working with Jay. I'm like, yeah, I mean, Bleak did get him the deal, but I mean, 50 doing what he can to get his guys right. 50 keep two good lieutenants around. I can't fault him.
You gotta respect it.
I got a lot of love for Bleak, and I'm a Yayo fan. I can spit Yayo verses for you, but it's delving into a my nigga got more money than your nigga argument. Y'all are all starting to look crazy. I need y'all to stop it.
Are you saying they're looking kind of feminine?
Just a tad, just a tad, just a little bit.
That might be Mason's issue with this. My issue with this is the situation, is the musical landscape that bad in 2026 where we're having debates over who's better, Memphis Bleak or Tony Yayo?
Can I be problematic?
Go ahead.
The podcast landscape is that bad. the former rapper podcast, that's what they get into. They're not talking about the music.
Right.
Bleak versus Yayo. Come on, man. We can find better conversations.
You don't want that Bleak versus Yayo versus?
Uncle Murder yelling at Bleak was not on the bingo card before that
Murder
shit
was so upset the corners of his mouth was white. He didn't even lick his lips. Pause.
And I learned that Murder had never actually had an album. I didn't know that, but Murder
0 albums out with
the Lenny Grant story never came
for real.
Yeah, that Lenny Grant album never came out. It came out, Mace.
Everybody's been saying that's a mixtape. Apparently, he's never had released a retail album that you could buy.
For the sake of the camera, I'm gonna do the knowledge, but I'm gonna disagree with Mace on wax. I feel like that was an album. Jamar says y'all are tweaking. That's what rap is about. Competition, disappointing takes, man. This is our response to 38's Fool's Mate diss, where, you know, we kind of feel like the periphery of the diss and the fact that this was kind of mid, it just makes a mess.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
We love competition here. We love competition, but this ain't that.
It's not.
Splash Piff 8946 says, one love, great show. I enjoy y'all point of view for real. 38 ain't fucking with Kiss ever. Jimmy is loading up and Joe crack. 7 days later, nobody's loading up.
Niggas left a nigga on red, man.
They left him on red. God damn. Mind Bully says niggas really spent the first 15 minutes circle jerking themselves. So heaven forbid that, you know, we give ourselves flowers, because niggas like Mind Bully will never give us flowers. So we the first segment of the last in studio, we said nice things about ourselves because fuck it. We work hard.
Niggas be having a whole 6-hour pods, bro. We spent 15 minutes giving ourselves a little bit of love.
That's it.
Self-care before we jump into the pod. Come on,
this
bro.
This why niggas be moving how they move, and they be so not they self-conscious about being proud of the work. And that's what he wrote this comment when we were talking about, you know what, being acknowledged for the work that's been put in. That bothered him.
Why?
You know what I mean?
We know why.
Exactly. We know why. Lico Molete. Fuck it. Wait, hold on. Let me repeat that. Licopi Molete.
One more again.
Job equals El Janelle from Culture United and the JBP podcast. This is the second time niggas compare me to that shit.
Sheesh.
I don't like that. I respect their commentary, but these ones are Rock Nation meat writers of the highest order.
Damn.
We all love JC's genius as an artist, but we literally cannot critique him around these kind of stands. So This is the person that when you go the other way and you say, you know what, all right, boom, say what you want to say about Jay, and he probably does some things we don't agree with. But if you can't actually actively Google up the shit that you hate about him and find data to support your argument, then we got nothing to talk about. We become meat writers. We work for Rock Nation, even though we don't get paid by these guys.
I need a check. Rock Nation, cut the check for all that then. Jesus
you know what
Christ.
I'm saying? You hate Jay-Z and you don't even know why you hate the guy. That's been the argument.
He's rich.
He's rich. That's it. And he's a hyper capitalist. But if you think about it, how many artists signed to Rockefeller or Def Jam said that they got a bad deal by Jay and or he's holding a publisher hostage?
I haven't heard
or none of these things exist.
We've had so many years of Puff stories, Birdman stories,
facts,
Kanye stories, although Kanye stories are of a different.
Ask Big Sean. Big Sean was fucking in purgatory for a second.
You know, there's just so many stories we've heard over the years. I don't think we've heard any Jay-Z stories that are in that same vein.
Swindle mode. Never heard
as all those other stories that we've heard over the years.
And again, with the new Kaepernick information, that changes the entire NFL deal argument. He signed his deal in February, signed an NDA. We did our episode October 2019, weeks after Jay signed that.
Yeah.
That changes the entire lineage of the argument. The same nigga I said he stepped on and said we pass stealing. Nigga, Kaepernick apparently was past kneeling. Nigga,
look how long that took.
You signed the deal. You took the paper and signed the NDA.
Jarv went and took my ball.
My bad. My bad, bro. I know. I know. I'm sorry, but it's just like niggas be too loud.
I wasn't gonna say it.
Yeah. We move. Shout out. You know, but again, we leave on a positive.
Yes.
N2 Crafts. I enjoy watching your podcast. It's the only pod that actually talks about all things rap. Thank you. N2 Crafts, you've been a positive supporter over the years.
Appreciate that.
Thanks for noticing.
Blue X 225 Fire Pod. Appreciate you, young man or lady. I don't know, but according to your avatar, you're a man. But you know, in 2026, you just don't know. You know what I mean? But we gotta always leave on a positive because again, for all the negatives, people who actually enjoy what we talk about, who are not bothered by this random parasocial shit that niggas want to do where they want their avatars to say the things that they want them to say. We're just never gonna do that. But we are somewhere in New York City. Chyna Streetz is up next.
Yes.
Friend of the show. But before we get to Chyna, we got some vagrants who are stepping on the petunias, stepping on the roses. The grass that was greener a few seconds ago, but that's brewing now. And we need all of them too.
Get off my lawn.
Get off Cecilia's lawn.
So there's several people that need to get off my lawn for this episode. Right?
I'm nervous.
I'm gonna run through them. Right? I'm gonna keep it quick because we got to get Chyna Streetz on here before we get kicked out of the studio.
Word to Walt.
Word, Walt in the cut, giving us the eye. Like, y'all gotta hurry up. All right, I'll peep it. Number one, Tyga.
Okay.
I've never been a fan of Tyga. Tyga is the type of look,
big fucking surprise.
No.
Coconut and twisted all up. It wasn't fucking with that.
Look.
Sin don't like fun apparently.
Tyga
Sin don't like Rap City, I guess.
Tyga is the antithesis of the type of artist that I would like to listen to or support. Right? He just doesn't seem to have an awful lot of like artistic integrity. He just kind of like does whatever the vibe is, does whatever the trend is, whatever, you know, like that type of artist. I don't
like a hater.
I don't generally mess with. So, but specifically, he's on my lawn tonight, because he's dropped this song called Freezing, song and a video called Freezing. That sounds like 100% AI. It just 100%. Mace, have you?
Yeah, you know I heard that bullshit.
Yeah, all right. Thank you. Because
I'm
expecting some type of reaction from at least Mace. I'm like, I know Mace at least.
Yeah, that bullshit.
That song is 100% AI. And here's the thing with me in terms of this particular song and this particular move by Tyga is that it sounds like he heard the Phoenix Flexing song.
Yeah, that's it.
And he said, "Oh, this song is moving. It's trending. It's lit." Come to find out, the Phoenix Flexing song, that's a tongue twister. That's not the Migos. That's a tongue twister. The Phoenix Flexing song, it turns out that shit is AI too, right?
Absolutely.
And so, all right, cool. It's fun. It's catchy. Like it's got this Miami Vice kind of 80s vibe or whatever. It's cool for TikTok, if you want to like bop to it a little bit, but like let's not act like this is real music that's being made, right? But now here comes Tyga. He's like, oh, there's a trend, there's something that's lit. Let's not look at it too deep. Let's just do exactly the same thing. And so he goes and makes what's so very clearly an AI song. Where he's singing on the vocals. Doesn't sound like any vocals that I've ever heard from Tyga ever in his life. Right? The vibe and the instrumental of the song is like almost a carbon copy of that Phoenix Flexing song. So it's like, Tyga, what are we doing out here, bro? Like, it's just like the entire everything that I felt about Tyga throughout this entire career has culminated in this one song right now. And it's like, I knew this was him the entire time. Zero artistic integrity, just goes with whatever is lit, whatever's trending right now. Doesn't matter what it is, he's gonna do it. And he needs to get the fuck off my lawn with this song and basically his whole career. But anyway.
Shit. Damn. His whole career.
No Rack City, huh?
No more.
Shit.
Second.
Didn't Sin like going to that particular place, that gentleman's area where, things happen that are very nice? I'm sure if Rack City came on there, he wouldn't be thinking about how much he hates Tyga. You know what I mean?
Little shoulder shimmy.
Word.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
Second.
Well done.
People that call A Tribe Called Quest jazz rap.
Oh man.
There was this thing on Twitter that kind of made the rounds, specifically because Ninth Wonder was kind of, reacting to certain tweets that were going around Twitter. We're not using jazz rap as a thing. Like let's just not do it, right? Jazz rap as a moniker belongs in a plot in a grave right next to lo-fi. Like lo-fi needs to die just as well as jazz rap as a moniker needs to die. Like we're not doing that. Nobody called A Tribe Called Quest jazz rap back in the day. I understand this need of this new generation to put a label on everything, categorize everything, create a subgenre for everything. But we're not doing that with A Tribe Called Quest. Why? Because they used a couple of jazz samples. They also used soul samples. They also used Lou Reed samples. He wasn't a jazz musician. They used Ohio Player samples. They weren't jazz musicians. You know who else used jazz samples? Nas on The World Is Yours. You know who else used jazz samples? Jay-Z on Dead Presidents. So we're not just gonna randomly call things jazz rap just because of the type of music that was used to sample it, right? And so we need to get that whole, label off of my lawn. And anybody that used that label, and I expect that kind of shit from gentrifiers, but people that are in the culture or that look like they're supposed to be from the culture or within the culture, and they're also using that label. Y'all look and sound like gentrifiers using that label. Y'all gotta extra get off my lawn with that shit, right? And last but not least, we already talked about it, but 38 Spesh.
Yeah. Damn.
38 Spesh
Are we
is
kicking 38 off the lawn? Come on, son.
38 Spesh is the 38 Spesh is the first rapper to ever lose a rap battle with no response.
Oh,
Nobody responded to him, and somehow he still comes out as the loser in this situation.
Get off my lawn.
Move 38, just move on. Go to the next move, the next plan.
What do you mean by that?
Just move on. But this whole plan that you had, try to call out Jadakiss and then Jim Jones and then Fat Joe and let it go. Get off my lawn with that shit.
Get off my lawn.
Danny, set the table for what's coming up next, man.
Jesus Christ, man. To each and every one of y'all watching right now, do not go anywhere. Hold up for 2 seconds. We about to have Chyna Streetz live on the couch. Stay tuned.
Whoa,
you know what the
whoa.
I guess if you mentally, I guess you can,
Sir.
but no. Shout out to Chyna Streetz. She's coming up next.
There
Give
you
us
go.
like 30 seconds, y'all. Wavy.
And we are back. As promised, Chyna Streetz pulling up to the Rap Round Table, friend of the show, her third appearance. I liken her appearances, much like Rome's appearances, to checkpoints for both them and us, and where we are as a platform, where they are as artists, because as we continue to make things make sense as a platform, we came into contact with them. But relationships, when we first came to the studio, I think Rome was our first interview here. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
And right before we decided to
over there
leave this table alone, Chyna was our last
camera.
interview before we decided to shake things up and come over to this side of the room.
Shout out
So
to
again, there's always a certain level of synergy when it comes to these two individuals, but it's all about Chyna Streetz tonight. Welcome back to the Rap Round Table, Chyna, friend of the show.
Thank you for having
Good
me,
people
guys.
as always.
Thank
What's the
you.
word?
Welcome.
Happy to have you.
Ain't much. Like, let's talk. Let's get right to
How you
it.
feeling tonight?
I feel amazing, blessed and highly
You
favored
look
in the sight of
amazing.
the. Thank you. Listen, I made sure that I look good for you guys tonight. So
Appreciate
I
that.
came
Well,
out
according to the chat, you did a great job. You know what I mean?
with
They
my
buzzing
thick
in the
ass. I'm about to put that in my bio with my thick ass.
Just don't get in trouble. Don't get us in trouble. All right, good.
Who gonna get in trouble? Oh, wait. Oh,
All right.
Mm.
Hello.
Moving along.
So Chyna, you know, strictly with the music, right?
Uh-huh.
You know, I wasn't privy. Sen will tell that story in a second. I wasn't privy to the initial leaks, but we've noticed, just as far as being people who are observers of the space and what's happening with different artists within the landscape, you have decided to kind of change the tone. Like, it's not so much I don't know who got you as much anymore. It's a little smoother now. It's a little more feminine. Like what got into the decision to smooth out the approach, be a little, for lack of a better word, softer, a little more gloss on the sounds? Like, how did you end up there?
I'm softer now.
Okay.
Like, my life is a little bit softer now, you know. I decided to grow. I'm an adult now. I'm a grown woman. And I feel like I want to make music for grown women, you know. And sometimes you got to get a little bit softer, you know. Yeah, at one point in time, you know, I was out there shooting with the boys and stuff like that. But I don't live that life anymore, you know. I like my manicures and pedicures. I go to the sauna, you know, wellness spas and stuff like that. So, you know, Pilates and, you know, aloe and shit. So.
Put that on the shirt. Aloe and shit. Was there some trepidation in the past as far as like sharing that side of you wanted to shoot with the boys, or was it just a natural progression to go from there to this is where I am now?
Well, honestly, it was always there, but I'm a lyricist, so I'm gonna tell you, you know, what you need to know at that particular time. That's not to say that this album is soft, because it's not by far. Like, you're still getting shot at.
Okay.
There's still guns there. They're right on the table. The tech is still on the dresser.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
but
yeah.
it's next to some aloe.
It's next to
it's next to some Fenty, nigga.
Absolutely, yes. Shout out to Rihanna. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's absolutely next to a bouquet of flowers. It's absolutely next to, you know, the Chanel. Hello, you know, went from hell to Chanel. I told y'all that on my last album. So what'd you think you was gonna get? I'm softer now.
So this is really a natural progression. We went from hell to Chanel, so now we're currently in our Chanel era.
And now we're in Miu Miu, but
oh, talk about it. Okay.
Shout out to Mace.
Yeah.
That's it.
So we saw you outside some time ago. You know, shouts to us being outside.
Always outside.
We out here. And you know, you pulled us to the side a little bit. You know, you were like, I got some new tunes.
I do.
And I want y'all to listen to it.
I did.
Yeah.
I did say that.
Tell us about what you got in store for the people.
Bang bang shoot 'em up shit.
But wait, but you just said it was about aloe and Pilates.
It's all about duality, sis.
Exactly. See, okay, here's the thing, right? So the album, I could give y'all the title, is Mistress of Ceremony. And you know, if you know what you need to know, then you know why I named it that. You know, master of ceremony, mistress of ceremony. I'm an MC. Yeah. Anyway, so now, right there you go. But yeah, so I wanted to make sure that I hit all the elements on this album. Like I wanted every element of MCing on this album. So of course you get the softness, of course you get the hardness, you know. Pause. Hey yo. But like whoa, my bad.
I'm glad
but
you caught that before we did.
Listen, y'all wasn't going to drag me today. I'm ready for y'all.
Because you're not company, you
listen,
know.
I know.
We didn't do no laundry. We ain't cleaned up the crib. None of that. You here?
Hey, I'm a lady still.
Nah,
you gotta sweep a little bit.
You gang.
Like, anyway, but yeah, pause that. But you know, I really genuinely wanted it to be, you know, some grown shit. Like I just wanted to be able to. I want people to be able to vibe. I want people to be able to bob their head. I want people to be like, yo, she said some crazy shit right there. Like, it might not be what we used to, but that was crazy. You know, I want you to. I kind of want you to feel your way through the project. I don't want you to listen so much. I want you to feel it because I feel like music don't feel good no more. It don't. Like, it feels, for me, you know, I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm listening. I'm bobbing my head.
You want to know what's going on.
You said some fire shit. That's a great double entendre, but like, what's next?
It's not moving you.
At all. At all.
Feel is missing?
I just told you the feeling.
I mean, what do you think about the feeling? Is like, what do you think like is missing to restore that? Is all basically.
I'm saying nobody want to dance no more. Nobody wants to be the person. This is the thing. Hold on, excuse me. This is the thing, right? And you know, we see it on the internet all the time. But y'all know I'm outside. I'm in the parties. I'm with everybody. I'm invested. Everybody's sitting there like this the whole night.
Yo,
facts.
True.
Staring and taking selfies.
True indeed. Section life.
And then the dudes, even if you're not in the section, I purposely leave the VIP to go chill with the people. I will do it. You guys have seen me do it. I don't stay backstage.
The room listening, you didn't even go up to the balcony. You was with us. Before the album got spun, you was right on the ground level amongst the people.
I did not. They was up there doing that VIP, whatever, and I was like, I don't give a damn about that. Like at the end, you know, shout out to the album being released, you know, so I get to my pocket, fire ass album. But like, I like being amongst the people because at the end of the day, those are the same people that's going to buy my vinyls because at the end of the day, they had a conversation with me and they know that I'm really about what I'm about. And the thing is, when you go to these parties, that's not to say that eventually you do have to separate yourself. And I will when I feel like it. But, you know.
Oh, won't. We'll see.
I said when I feel like it because who knows? I may not ever feel like that. But I also understand, you know, just being outside and having other aspects of my life, you know, getting ran down on every 5 minutes. It's kind of crazy. I respect it because, you know, it's not directly me, but, you know, people that I'm with, you know, if they getting ran down on, like, I'm right there. And it's like,
hi, guys.
Like, yo, I love you. And it's like, yeah, that's fire. But like, shit, I got toilet paper in my hand.
Yo,
the rap round table.
But anyway, to round it out, like I feel like a lot of people aren't comfortable being themselves in music. I feel like everybody's just producing what they think wants to be heard. Y'all just was talking about it earlier. I'm not gonna mention the artist's name, but you know, you're making AI music. What feeling is that?
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? And I personally don't ever want to lose like sight of that. Like I want to be creative as long as I can be creative. I want to make the things that I'm feeling in that moment. Like if I want to make a techno song tomorrow, I don't give a damn whether y'all want me to do some damn boom bap underground shit. I don't care.
Do what you want.
I'm gonna do it.
So you know what? Let's go back in time before I pass it off to Danny and Mason to cut. The first time we had you
right
on the platform,
absolutely a mess.
There was all-time great episode, by the way. There was a certain chip on your shoulder, at least from my point of view. I want to make sure that's clear. That I don't hear now. I don't see now. I didn't see it the last time you were here either, but you were kind of like in a transitional period. But now you seem to be in a completely different space. What led you to going from here to where you are right now?
Okay, can you name the space that I was in so I could tell you what it is?
You seemed a lot more aggressive, a little slightly more angrier, where you had a point to prove, you trying to kick backs in. Now you seem like you're comfortable within yourself and where you are musically and as a person.
That's a lie.
Okay. Fair play.
I'm actually way more angrier now than
really?
I was then. Yeah.
Okay, talk about that.
Yeah,
shit.
Yeah. I'm actually way more angrier now because I have way more to prove. I have way more to prove. Like, I have way more to prove, not just to the world, to myself. I owe myself right now. Like, right now, I'm kind of whooping my own ass about not putting music out as fast as I should. But I always say divine timing. So who knows what God got in store for me? Maybe it had to wait so the right person could hear it. Maybe it had to wait so the right situation line up so I can do this the right way. You know, I don't take nothing for granted anymore. Time has shown me that it waits for no one. And yeah, no, but these are lessons that you learn, you know, as an artist. You know, you start to, when you get comfortable with your creativity and you start to realize that it's on you. It's solely on you. Like, a lot of times you may feel like, how can I say this? You may feel like you want to take your time with certain things, but that might not always be in your best interest.
Do you think that the pacing of how the internet kind of consumes everything makes you feel a certain level of pressure to chase that time frame?
Yes and no. Yes and no. Yes, because at the end of the day, your fans get hungry real fast. Like, they consume shit like this. Like, albums become like microwave popcorn at the end of the day. Yeah. And it's like, you listen to it today, you absorb it today, and then you on to the next thing. You know what I mean? Whereas me personally, I think we all have come from the era where you got an album, you might get a video in 6 months, you might get
or not,
or at all. You understand what I'm saying? And now you gotta drop. Well, I'm giving y'all a formula, but whatever. Now, you know, if you're putting the album out, you better have a fire ass rollout. And if you don't have a fire ass rollout, you better gimmick yourself the fuck out, because if not, you know, and pardon me for cursing,
come on.
If you're not actually like abreast in how to actually drop your music, it's gonna fall on deaf ears.
Yes. That is
and that, you know, well, for me, that was another reason why I haven't dropped, because like, I believe in perfect rollouts. Like, I believe in you're gonna absorb my music the way I want it to be absorbed. If not, then I'm not giving it to you. And I know that's selfish, but so what?
I was literally about to ask you, do you consider yourself a perfectionist?
I'm a Capricorn, yes. Yes.
I wasn't gonna say nothing, but I already knew where she was going.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
absolutely. I'm a Capricorn with a Virgo moon. If there's no more thing than perfection, I don't. Yeah, I am absolutely.
It ain't dropping until she think it's ready. Okay.
Well, it's ready.
Okay.
It's ready.
It's ready for when?
Yeah, it's ready.
You have a date?
The 11th of September.
Oh, okay. Wait, hold on. Whoa. You're not ready.
Whoa. It's a good Friday right there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's what's up.
It's tatted on me, so detonation.
Oh wow.
Oh,
gotta live through it. Gotta live through it. Dini, Masito, y'all in the cut. I know sitting out carry this whole thing, but I know y'all got some questions.
Absolutely.
Talk to me nice.
Known you for a long time now, and the heels for me, like it's a change. You know what I'm saying? I'm used to you in Tim's, keeping it gangster. You look lovely.
Thank you.
Heels hurt if you get kicked, just so you know. But go on.
Right in the throat too.
You mentioned the soft life. You know, in terms of where your music is, you know, where you came from to where you're going now. You even mentioned if you feel like making a certain type of song, I forgot the genre. Techno. Like, do you ever feel like you're like kind of held in rap, or you feel like you just got the ability to do whatever you want? You just got to find the motion to do that. If you get what I'm saying.
This is I can do whatever I want personally. I don't feel tied down to anything, but I love rap. Like, I love to rap. Let's not get that shit twisted. You're gonna get bar crazy from me regardless. Like, it's never not gonna be a time where I'm not dropping bars on you because, like, hello, that's how we started this. Like, I'm not gonna abandon who I am completely. Like, no. But if I decide to put a techno song on the album, I don't want to hear shit. Like, and if y'all do say shit, that's just on y'all. Y'all just gonna say whatever y'all need to say. But you know, I'ma still take a chance with it because guess what? If it goes viral, it does whatever it wants to do. Then y'all gonna be like, oh, she tried something new. She's transcending genres. It's like, shut the fuck up. You ain't even like
you didn't believe in the vision at first anyway.
But that's why I don't care about certain things because it's like I don't get involved in like internet politics. Like I understand, you know, you guys are a podcast, and so y'all gotta touch on these subjects.
No choice.
I'm never doing that because I don't give a fuck. You understand what I'm saying? And when I say I don't give a fuck, it's like everybody's gonna do what they want. They're gonna do what they feel is best for them. And me as an artist, I'm gonna do what I feel is best for me. If I decide to, I don't know, if I decide to sing opera next week, that's not to say I'm gonna do that because I smoke too much. But like. It's just not possible. But, you know, if I decide, you know, hey, it just might be a thing. With you. Right. And as far as the hills, you know, it's Friday night.
Talk about it. I love that.
So I might go outside. We never know. You never know where I'm going after this, you know?
So Chyna,
yo.
Even in this interview, you speak about being more personal. For people who are paying attention closely enough, you know, I pay attention to everything. There's been documentaries, there's been vlogs, there's been a super emphasis on the personal side, the making of, you know, getting the audience closer to you.
Right.
I want you to speak about that for the Chyna Streetz brand in general, and also for the new album. How personal are we getting in there? You've always been a personal artist, but it seemed like now it's like you really want people to come to the other side and see what's going on.
Well, all right, I'm gonna do it here. So, because my life has always been so personal, like it's always been personal. Everything is personal. I actually named this album Take It Personal. That was the name of the album at first. That's not to say that there isn't that part of the album. It might be next. But yeah, so it might be next. So, you know, just hold tight. But everything is personal. Music is personal. Like, I don't feel like you can make music without it being personal. And, you know, y'all was talking on Jay-Z earlier. Like, Jay-Z's whole catalog is personal. If you really listen to it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know. DMX. Personal.
Most personal.
You know what I mean? Most artists are very personal. So it's like, I don't think I'm doing anything different. I just feel like the way mine comes across seems so raw and vulnerable. You know, and that's the thing. Like, I feel like my vulnerability makes me the artist that I am. Because how dare I come up here and rap some shit and it's like, oh yeah, she just wrote that because like, no, I really lived through that. Like, at the end of the day, I kicked that nigga door down and I did blah blah blah. And at the end of the day, no. Like, if you really want to know,
believe her, watch the first time she was ever up here. She had a lot. She's a real nigga. Just happens to be a woman.
I just happen to be a lady at the end of the day. And I'm not too far removed from it. But, you know, I wear heels now.
Were you wearing Timbs when you kicked that door down?
No, I was wearing slippers.
Wow, that was an aggressive kick then. Shout out Jimmy. Shout out Jomo, Mace.
Yeah.
Listen. Sometimes you gotta kick the door down. You know what I mean?
Man, shit.
Sometimes.
I'm saying you want to get where you want to go in life. Sometimes you gotta kick the door down.
Talk about it.
Shouts to Biggie. Kicking the door.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly.
All you heard was hit me the whole ball.
It's a Brooklyn thing.
All right, so look,
right.
You know, we met you back, I want to say it was 2021, right? And along the way of your journey, you and 183rd connected.
Absolutely.
And it seems
my dog. That's my
third. As an auteur, as a creator, you guys have found a chemistry that just makes a lot of sense. What is it like working with 183rd, and how has he helped you find yourself in a new way as far as comfort level to work with a producer and then curate the music you have curated?
183rd lets me run the show. 183rd is like he just lets me go. He just lets me go off. Like he'll be like, yo, Chyna, I want you to rap to this beat right here. I'll be like, play it. And then he'll play it. And that shit is the crackiest of crackers crack that I've ever heard. And I'm like, yeah, I need that. So like put that to the side. Like don't play that for nobody else. Like don't do that.
That's my beat.
Yeah, that's my shit. But at the end of the day, he's a genius. You know what I mean? And he's really dope at like curating shit on the low. Like I really want people to see like his production side. And I don't mean just like with beats. I mean like how he actually like put shit together.
Right.
I feel like when he actually decides to like showcase that side, like I feel like it's about to bust open, pause some shit that, you know, just needs to be like open. I don't know any other way to say it. Yo, chill. Chill. I know. That's why.
Was it difficult to like allow yourself, for lack of a better way to ask the question, but like allow yourself to be produced by 138? Is it trust the vision?
183rd? Nah, because at the end of the day, I told you he let me do what I want. So it's like he just gives me the beats and he be like, go. And then I'll be like, all right. And then I'll write, you know. And then he's like, yo, that shit fire. Like, what the fuck? I don't even gotta tell you to do nothing. You just do what needs to be done. And that's just been our whole relationship. It's just been like, it's like shit, MJ and Pippen. You know what I'm saying? Like we just you got it. All right, I'm over here. You got it. All right, I'm over here.
There you go. I'm open in the corner. Send that over here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, picks all day. But you know, like it just works like that. Like he's just a dope person to like work with. And I just can't wait to, you know, the world actually like really understands like how much of a genius this man actually is.
Speaking of the writing, you know, again, we've known you for some time. We've known, I mean, I don't want to speak for anybody else. I know I've noticed an evolution in your music, in your writing, in the skills. You know, it's always like a double-edged sword when you tell an artist that, because it's like, what do you mean? Like, are you saying that like I was whacking? No, that's not what we're saying at all. But I know that you've definitely evolved with the pen and your writing, right? Can you speak to that? And can you speak to like what has brought on that growth in your writing skills?
Life experience, you know. At first I was trying to prove that I was the illest, like I could write the best.
I remember that.
Like
you
I was
flat out say I'm the best and I'm here to prove I'm the best.
I still am. You know what I mean? I don't come on. But like I did. But like, you know, and I'm not saying it on some like cocky conceited shit. It's just like the facts is the facts. But on the same token, like I said, I wanted to make music for adults. You understand what I'm saying? I didn't want to just make something that sounded trendy. You know, Ghetto Diva was cool. You know, I don't know who gassed you. You know, it's cool because at the end of it, everybody could sing along. But then when I drop a song like a Bernadine's Rage or a Judas Kiss, you know what I mean? Or hell, even on my new album, Tales from the Yard. Those are different, like introspective, like tunes where it's like I'm telling y'all what's going on. Like you're actually getting to know me. Like I told you when the song was going on. I'm telling you that I'm going through betrayal. I'm telling you niggas is turning their backs on me. I'm telling you what's going on. Like I'm literally telling you in the flesh. Like I might not say it verbatim, but it's like
it's there.
Right. Look, just listen to the album.
Will Smith.
Like literally, like listen to the album. Chyna, why you didn't do this? You didn't listen to the album? Chyna, why you not over there with listen?
You know why? Because you know we spend a lot of time being very funny and sarcastic there when we be a dead ass niggas be thinking we playing.
And that's the problem. That's the problem because I'm always dead ass. And it's the problem is I have such a jovial personality that people take it as like, oh yeah, Chyna's joking. No, I'm dead ass.
Dead serious.
Like I'm dead fucking serious. Like I don't know what you want me to tell you. Like, oh well, how come this is that? Oh well, I don't fucking know. And they be like, but you like Cardi B said. Are you not paying attention? You can't.
That's why we love Chyna, bro. Like,
all right,
well, for sure. Listen, if the rap thing don't work out, you have a spot right here with us. You're the only person we want to add to the panel. I tell you that right now.
What? I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna take y'all up on that offer. I'm gonna come for like 1 month, and we just gonna all chat shit. I got you.
You fit right in each and every time.
Like, but I gotta come in at the end like I did today.
It's perfect. No, it's perfect. So you come in, you change the energy. You do. You get like 20 points real quick off the bench.
And you tell us when we were full of shit.
There you go.
I have to tell y'all when y'all full of shit. Come on now. You my guys. Come on.
Also, we gotta bring another person that you've collaborated with. Deanie and I was able to go to that show a couple years back, Vel 9.
Absolutely.
I feel like when you get around Vel, like you have a whole like a different energy. Like what is that like with her that brings out a different side of you?
Shout out to my Velly baby, because at the end of the day, she was one of the only female artists that actually like embraced me. Like actually was like, yeah, let's do this. Like, so I will always have love in my heart for Vel. Like I remember I went to LA and I was sitting there by myself because I don't know politics in LA. I don't know how they work.
Staying out the way.
Facts. So, she was shooting her video, and I just happened to be there. She was like, yo, you want something to drink? Like, yo, I'm Vel, like da 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 da. And I'm like, yo, she good vibes. You feel what I'm saying? And after that, she sent me a record. I sent it back. She sent me another record. I sent it back. I sent her a record. She got on that shit, demolished it. You feel what I'm saying? Caught a body. I was like, whoa, yikes.
I like this fella.
So, yeah. You know what I mean? So, I will always, like, have the utmost respect for her. At this current moment, I have, like, that's my dog. You know what I mean? Like, that's my dog. I fucks with her. I love you, Velly baby.
Can I ask in that back and forth? Do female artists, do female rappers have that same level of competition, competitive energy between them? Like, oh, you send me this verse, I got you. You're not gonna one up me on my own record. I gotta outdo you.
I feel like me personally, I don't care if somebody outdo me on my record. You know what I mean? Because if I send you my verse first, and I know y'all heard this before, but if I send you my verse first, you better do your big one. What is the purpose?
Right.
Like, no, seriously. If I literally said, I want you on this song, I know what you could do.
Right.
So it's like, I want you to do what you do best. Don't get on my song doing some extra stupid shit, because now I'm going to be mad. Like, why did you get over here and do this? I know for a fact that you're good at what you do. So, like, why would you do that? No. So if I'm like, yo, I want XYZ on my song, like, no, I want you to go off. I literally left the table blank for you.
Gave you a verse.
Yeah, like,
here's the beat. You know what I'm rapping about. You heard my bars. This is a layup.
Back to Cardi.
Right. It's literally. Did you? All right. Like, hello. You know what I mean? So, like, for me, I'll say this. It's so devious. I'm not really like competitive when it comes to like other female artists, because I understand that we already are put in competition against each other already.
Correct.
So I personally don't initially go into it being competitive. But if I feel like you got smoke,
I'm gonna show you.
It's gonna get smoky.
Not real shit, because I can say this. Because I go back in time, for the viewers right now. Chyna is basically like, whatever you give her is what you're gonna get. When we met Chyna, a lot of times you could come across people that are jerks. Before we knew who she was, super nice. We were at the the Top Shelf Premium show back 2021. Did not know her from nowhere. She knew who we were because we had just interviewed Rome. And she was super nice, super welcoming. But at the same time, if you pull some fuck shit, she will pull that rug. If you ask the wrong question like I did when we did the New York show back 2024, she don't got a poker face. If it's a shitty question, she can let you know it's a shitty question. So it's like, I respect that level of being genuine, because what you see is what you get. And especially in this space as a rapper, as a woman in this space as a rapper, you have to be yourself 1000%. I think you've done an excellent job of being yourself 1000%, especially because you know what? Shout out to Rome, that's our guy. There's a shadow, Streetz, if you will. People, for better or worse, they're gonna tie that name to you and attach you to, but you've done an excellent job of being your own entity while simultaneously being connected. How do you think you pull that off without people always trying to lob you in with him? Like, you're Chyna Streetz, you're your own artist. You know how hard it is to do that shit in 2026, how the internet is set up to be your own entity? How did you pull that off?
I kept telling y'all, stop fucking sticking me with that shit.
Facts.
Like, the only way to get away from it is to tell people, like, listen, my name is Chyna Streetz, yes, but y'all could call me Chi. Like, I go by Chi. Like, you don't. The thing is this, right? As a woman, when you stand behind a man, you know, and shout out to Rome, because at the end of the day, like, I fucks with that nigga for real. But like,
I ain't trying to bring him up too crazy, but I just know how niggas, how people operate in the space.
But this is what I'm saying.
The crazy part is reverse will be the same way.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. But this is what I'm saying. Like, I look at it like I'm a woman. They automatically, one, they're gonna think he wrote my shit. Two, you know, just for the affiliation, the name, the presence, me being around him 24/7, or like him bringing me out on stage or whatever. You understand what I'm saying?
All the etc.
Yeah, whatever. It's like I had to carve my own lane, because if not, I'm just if I don't, I'm just gonna fall by the wayside. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's not like the world's not gonna want to hear you if you ain't doing nothing.
Right.
And I'm not just an ornament. Like, I put in work, and like you said, I had a whole life before. Like, I wanted to do this rap shit before, you know, Rome entered my life. Like, Rome met me as a rapper. You understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, he helped me sharpen my pen. I will never take that away from him. But on the same token, I was my own individual before I met him. You understand what I'm saying? So now us being together and being a powerhouse as far as music, you understand what I'm saying? It's like, yo, they go hand in hand. You understand what I'm saying? He can spit, she can spit, he can this, you understand what I'm saying? But I had to make it my own. I couldn't just stand in his shadow in that aspect, because it would just drown me out. Like, look how powerful he is. He's a big guy. Like, as a woman, you have to be a big girl to stand next to.
You gotta be twice as much as he is to be seen in a lot of cases.
Grace, so much understanding.
Yeah, you know, and the thing about it, I will always have grace and understanding. Like, I listen, that man works very, very hard. I see it with my own two eyes, and I will never deny it. He works fucking hard. Anybody deny that man's pen, you're a weirdo. That motherfucker works hard. Works hard. You understand what I'm saying? So me seeing him work hard just made me want to work harder. You understand what I'm saying? It's like we in the studio and he writing and I'm right there writing with him. Like, yeah, because you're not about to do
still me. Competition. The best relationships, the male and the female be competing with each other still. It could be Mario Kart. Niggas is competing. You know what I mean?
But it has to be healthy competition.
For sure.
It can't be jealous competition. No, but that happens. It happens. It happens. And depending on, you know, the individuals involved, it could get real nasty. And I never wanted to be that. You understand what I'm saying? I never want that attached to my name. I never want any of that. Like, it's all love over here. Shout out Bad Influence. Shout out Rome. Shout out Ox. Shout out Ace. Shout out everybody in Bad Influence. You know what I mean? Carbine, Wavy. Like, it's lit over here. So I would never, like, at the end of the day, that's my home team. I can't be jealous of niggas that I eat with. It's weird.
You can tell because the way Rome speaks about you, like his confidence about you, you know what I'm saying? It just he speaks in such glowing terms when he speaks about you. So I can tell he really knows what he got.
Look where she at. She here by herself, bro.
I know.
Like, I mean, she's established herself as her own entity, and I think that's a big component because niggas don't use their brains. They'll just see Streetz and be like, all right, well, she doing this because that. But I could say as a person who's observed the situation, yeah, y'all have songs together,
right?
But you have been two independent individuals,
absolutely,
walking your own separate paths, and I think that's fucking amazing because again, as a woman in this male-dominated space, for you to take your respect as you have,
right,
that doesn't need to be understated. It's hard as fuck. Twice as hard for you.
It's absolutely hard because even I say this on on record. I hate you niggas.
Shit.
All of us?
No, let her cook. No. That was it wasn't a period. That was a comma.
That was a comma. Definitely a comma. I hate you niggas that be like, yo, I'm gonna ask Rome if I could work with you.
For the record, Chyna been on here 3 times. We spoke to Chyna all 3 times. We never had to get clearance from Rome to get her up here. She's an old person.
For reference.
No, respect is respect, but still you gotta treat her with respect still. You dig what I'm saying?
There's levels to this respect shit. At the end of the day, okay, I'm gonna say this, right? You at work, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Your check come in, right? Does your check go to your shorty or does it go to you first?
Come to the homie.
Okay, it goes to you first. Okay, so at the end, if you got a check for me, why do you need to ask him, can you pay me?
So do you find that people assume that you are under him or his artist?
I am his artist.
Okay.
He runs Bad Influence. At the end of the day, I'm under Bad Influence. So if you want to look at it like that, then yeah. But on the same token, you know what I mean?
Stop being weird.
Stop being
Hello.
weird. That's it. Just stop being weird. No, real shit. Let's applaud him. Stop being weird. Like, I literally, it's so many times I'll be like, yo, let's connect. And they be like, all right, yo, I'm going to hit the homie up. And then, I'm like,
I don't know. Maybe
the homie is in Japan.
Not for that. I never even thought of it that way. Like, anytime I spoke to Chyna, I was like, she's her own person. Like, if you want to do anything with Chyna, you can talk to Chyna.
You're a Capricorn.
You're right.
You understand how business works.
Cut my legs off. You saw that, right?
I understand.
My legs is over there now. It's over with.
Yeah, bring them back. Now say what you're saying.
But nah, we never had to do that. Like, we talk to you. You can speak for yourself.
Because you see me in action, you have a different level of comfortability.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying? A lot of, and that's why
you're a room controller, Chyna. Let's call it what it is. You control whatever room you in.
What it do.
Okay. Some people might call that a bully, so you gotta be specific when you say that. But I do control rooms, but I do that because I have no choice.
Yes.
If I don't protect myself and protect my interests, especially as a woman in this industry, I'm gonna get walked all over. If, like I said, whatever, fuck y'all. In the words of Nicki Minaj, no, real shit. In the words of Nicki Minaj, if I accept the pickle juice, all I'm gonna get is pickle juice. Yeah. Like I can't accept bullshit. Like it has to be something of a certain stature, because once you take bullshit, you'll always get bullshit. Yeah. If I'm getting bullshit gigs, I'm not taking that. You understand what I'm saying? Why? Because at the end of the day, I've put in the fucking work to be where I am. And that's not to say I can't put in more work, because it's always another mountain to climb, Capricorn. Yeah. But like, you know what I mean? Like,
yo, you cutting too close to the, I mean?
I'm just saying. I'm bigging us up.
You're right, but that insanity be making me crazy sometimes.
It is what it is. But it's true. Like, it's always another mountain to climb. And I'm always down for the challenge, though. You know what I mean? I write an album. I'm like, damn, how can I outdo myself? Shit. All right, let me do it again. Oh, shit.
What's the next thing?
Right. Like, where am I going to go with this? Oh, the next thing? It's already in the works.
So, to bring it full circle with this project,
right?
What is the main takeaway you're hoping for the listeners who tap into this next project, September 11th?
Just to damn listen to the album. God damn it. Like, enjoy it. Have fun with it. Like, sit with it. Listen to it. Tell a friend about it. Shower with it. Dance in the shower. Smoke some weed to it. Fuck your nigga or your bitch to it. You understand what I'm saying? Like, drive with it. Like, enjoy
fully embrace it.
Yeah, enjoy it. Live with it. Sleep with the vinyl. You understand what I'm saying? Buy a t-shirt. Like, enjoy the album. Enjoy the rollout. Enjoy the fucking visuals. The fucking visuals. Oh, my God. Oh my God. I did some epic shit. I'm not gonna lie. I did. I can't wait for y'all to see
it. Man. Now I'm fully invested.
Yeah, these visuals is going, it's gonna get dick hard and pussy's wet, man. I'm excited.
Fellas, do we have any further questions before we wrap?
Well, good.
Chat, calm down. Chat, please.
That one cleared all the banks.
You know what? I did, but I'm gonna leave it right there.
No. Say what you're gonna say.
Well, no, because we heard a preview of a song you got with Rome. Is there any other features on the album that we could look forward to? Any producers? I mean, it's gonna be 183rd, right? Or do you not want to let the cat out of the bag?
I'll give y'all one more feature, and that's only because we spoke on her. So yeah, Vella's on the album.
Oh, we need that.
Shout out to Vel 9.
It's gonna make you hard.
That's
and
necessary.
Wet.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, because there's a certain chemistry with her and Vel that I saw firsthand. Dini and I went to the show, and I'm like, they packed the room. Let's start there. That room was packed. And they put together a show where the cliche is women can't work together. It didn't matter who, whatever. Chyna got on, Vel got on. Great energy. Anytime I'm scrolling on the socials, I see y'all and y'all together. Great energy. So it's just a clear. You're not. It's no dick measuring, for lack of a better phrase.
Nah, we don't got
y'all just cook, and I think cooking like that.
Like literally, the last video that we put out, like that was on there. We got the song "Bum Chick" or whatever, and fuck that bum bitch anyway. Yeah, that's a shot. Fuck you, bitch. Anyway, but yeah, so I don't care. Fuck her. But yeah, so
see, it don't be just me. It be the principal, bro. Thank you, Chyna.
Real shit. Fuck that bitch. But yeah, so she know what she did. She know who I'm talking to. Anyway, but yeah, so long story short, like we had just went out to eat. You know what I'm saying? Niggas was eating pasta 20 minutes before we like it was raining, my makeup and my lashes was all fucked up, but I still shot the video anyway. You feel what I'm saying? My hair was all out of it don't matter. Like the point of the matter is we got some shit done. We work great together. I love Vel. I'll tell y'all that. I'll scout that shit from the fucking hills. Like I love Vel. At the end of the day, she's dope artist. Then they go get her shit, go get my shit. And like she's on the album.
We need a
Rome's on
6 joints at least.
Double bitch.
Yes.
Oh.
Cat is out the bag, people.
Double mint.
Right.
The cat is out the bag. We need that.
Anywho, so yeah, so
wow, bro.
Yeah, so long story short, yeah, she's on it. Rome is on it. You know what I mean? I can't wait to drop that. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. Like,
what's the album gonna do again? Let him know.
You said what?
What's the album gonna do?
Oh, that shit is gonna get pussies wet and dicks hard, and at the end of the day, you're gonna enjoy it. Like it's some vibe, it's some sexy tunes on there. Like I switched it up. Like it's really. The thing is this: you still gonna get what you got from Hell to Chanel. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
But I'm groovy. Like I'm
expanded
groovy.
The waves.
Yeah,
basically.
I'm groovy. Like at the end of the day, I just feel like I just want to shake my ass. I do. Like
Turn up to
I've been a gangster my whole life. I can't shake my ass.
Let your head out.
Right. It's time.
Like at the end of the day, Styles P, gangster and a gentleman. Eventually, you have to evolve.
Yes.
Right.
You have to evolve. You okay? I get it. Some people, they shoot until they 50. That's on that. And I'm here for it because I'm listening to it. Listen, I'm here for the bullshit. I'm gonna listen to all the gunshots.
We love the gun bars.
The glog glog booms. Like, yeah.
We love it.
Like, I'm here for it. Like, shout out to y'all because I got gun bars.
You can run but can't hide from the bullet. Shout out murder.
Listen, it is what it is. But I like my little, I like my gun bars a little zesty sometimes. You know what I mean? It gotta be feminine. Like
Chyna Streetz.
Right. I do.
Gun bars a little zesty.
I'm saying if I say it to y'all, if y'all say what I say, it would sound zesty.
It would sound right.
Okay then. But it would sound cute for me, but it's a nigga say that shit. Like,
you'll get fried.
She got the Fenty next to the 22 in the
Hello?
Louis right now.
Exactly.
Hello.
Exactly.
The 22 is inside the Fenty bag. You know what I mean? We We have Chyna Streetz here.
Yeah.
Where can they find you on social media? Where can they log in? And once again, give them the album title and the release date.
Okay, September 11th, Mistress of Ceremony. Go get that. Be on the lookout for it. I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna drop the first single soon. I'm not gonna tell y'all when I'm just gonna drop it on y'all, but it's coming. August is here, so it is what it is. It's go time, I was trying to drop this shit earlier in the summer, but technical difficulties because I'm lazy. But anyway, be honest. But yeah, so no, Chyna Streetz, Chyna with a Y, Streetz with a Z at the end on all streaming platforms or whatever, DSPs, Instagram, Twitter, social networks. Y'all know where to find me. Y'all know who I am.
Log in.
And if you don't, get acquainted.
You know that.
Bad influence, baby.
9/11.
Dini, take us home, bro.
To each and every one of y'all in the chat right now, whether you watching live or you catching on the spin back, you know what to do. Hit that like button, share, hype, swipe, and all that. We got the incomparable Chyna Streetz in the fucking building.
Believe that.
You know what it is, man. My man Masito.
Thank you, sir.
Jarvie, the hardest working man in the
GOAT.
motherfucking show business. Sincere, you hear the production. You know what it is.
Well, that's
producer.
Not tonight, but you know what the production
Yeah.
is.
You know what it
He
is.
beats, holla at him because
Yes,
he
yes.
makes incredible shit. Tapping with that man. We
Holla
got
at
Walt the Great. He ain't kick us out yet, but the clock is ticking. I'm Dini the
Soon
Bounce
come.
the Force of
Oh,
Rock
yeah,
House
it is.
Combined. It's the Rap Roundtable. You know the first live on the Friday. We out here, y'all. Stay
Thank
tuned
y'all.
for the next one. We out
Appreciate
here.
y'all.
Shout
Bye.
out to Chyna.
See you on the
Bad
back
influence,
end.
baby.
Somebody hit the end the stream button over there.